The alternative Digitalk. Real issues, real talk.
Fellow citizens, following the sequence of events, Uganda seems to be at political crossroads.
I'm not a servant of anybody.
Madam, I know the law.
As such, Alternative Digital brings you the Interface Show with retired Colonel Dr. Kiza Besuje.
Let's keep on the same page on Alternative Digitalk.
As he gives you the alternatives on the transition question, rule of law, human rights and freedom, youth inclusion in governance, economic stagnation, as he confirms.
I'll be always here, Saturday from 10 a.m. in the morning. Be there.
Don't miss the live discussion on the Alternative Uganda, Digitalk TV Facebook pages, and the Alternative Uganda YouTube channel.
Are you craving for that special meal that will entice your taste buds and leave you with lasting thrilling memories? Look no further. Spice Island Bulenga has got your answer. Natural, fresh and delicious juice, the best meals. Don't miss our daily specials from Monday to Sunday. Pizza Wednesday, Saturday Pizza Bonanza, you buy one and take two. Come dine with us and feel the experience. We are located at Prime Shopping Center in Bulenga, Mitiana Road. For inquiries, call us on 0704111720. Spice Island, we treat your cravings.
The alternative Digitalk. Real issues, real talk.
A very good morning and a warm welcome to this edition of the Mighty Drive Show. My name is Edgar Matthew Karuhanga. We are 3 minutes into the top of the hour, that is 8 a.m. Welcome aboard. Today is the 10th day of January 2022. Those people who are saying that January is always a long month, I think it's ironical that these days are flowing by as fast as they can. So that means we should start on the New Year's resolutions. That is something that we will always told you from last year, and from 2021 we've been mentioning things of New Year's resolutions because we believe as Ugandans we need to maybe set another trajectory that various people will have to follow, or our predecessors will have to follow in order to make or mold Uganda into a better country. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Edgar Matthew Karuhanga. On behalf of Digitalk TV, I would love to welcome all of you abatwegasseko okuva buli wamu mutwegatiddeko enkya y'olunaku olwaleero. Obudde bwa Kinyikagobe ne Makindye division tuli mu Lukuli parish nga wakayita ku water pump ye Lukuli overside zeri Makindye watera okuyita ku Mubaraka side zeeyo obojja oba wakayita ku water pump on your right oba olaba wali Digitalk TV, then oba overside zene eze Munyonyo Konge osobola okutusanga nga wakayita akundusa petrol station ng'okkirira bwoti on the left side of your road oba olaba Digitalk TV gweyagala okuba nga otukyalirako oba nga otuleeterako wano business ku Digitalk TV gweyagala okulanga naffe naawe omukisa ogulina osobola okukubira programs director w'ekifo kino omwami bamuyita Mukose Arnold Anthony ajja kuba asobola okuba nga akuyamba mu mbeera eyo kubanga akuwa kyonna kye weetaaga wano ku Digitalk TV. Olunaku luno olwaleero tugenda kuba tunyumyamu emboozi paka ssaawa nnyanga bulijjo era ne ku ssaawa 5 tugenda kubeera no show yammwe Nganzi. Teeka ki egenda kuba ekomawo, teeka ki ebeerayo buli lunaku lwakubiri. Eri hosted by Counsel Kato Tumusiime, oyo nno munnamateeka wa High Court oba kkooti enkulu, he's an advocate omwami Counsel Kato Tumusiime. Abeera wano n'abannyonnyola mu ki amateeka kye gagamba na ngeri ki gy'osobola okuba nga weekuumira ku ludda olutuufu olw'amateeka. Bannayuganda bangi twesuulirayo gwa naggamba ekituuka ku bintu by'amateeka, naye ndowooza tusobole okuba nga twettanira puroguramu zino ez'enjawulo. Amannya nze Edgar Matthew Karuhanga nga bwe bagambye, ennaku z'omwezi ziri 10 omwezi gwa Gatonnya omwaka 2023. Kati nno ba 90s born mutegeera kati asemberayo ddala alabika alina emyaka 24 owa 99. That means nammwe mukuliridde mpola. Olunaku luno olwali tugenda kuba twogera ku bintu bingi ebigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga lyaffe Uganda ne wabweru w'eggwanga. Wabweru w'eggwanga tugenda kuba tutunulako mu ggwanga lye Brazil. Waliwo okwekalakasa okugenda mu maaso okwatandika ndowooza olunaku lw'eggulo paka n'essaawa zino abantu bakyagezaako okwekalakaasa mu ggwanga eryo. Tugenda kuba tunyumyamu nammwe biki ebigenda mu maaso. Ne wano mu ggwanga tulina stories nyingi era kantandike n'ezo stories ennyini. Omwami Lord Mayor wa Kampala Erias Lukwago, omwami ono yavuddeyo olunaku lw'eggulo ng'ali ku mikutu egya TV, ng'ali ku mukutu ogwa TV ogumu wano mu Uganda gwe batera okuyita NBS, n'akakasa oba n'agezaako okuba nga awa clarity ku nsonga ezibadde zimu agambibwako sabbiiti eno yonna ewedde. Yonna badde bamulengeza nga bagamba alabika yali mu lulime ne mu luzise ng'agezaako okuba nga akwatagana ne muganda wa president omwami General Caleb Akandwa, naho abangi gwe mumanyi nga Salim Saleh. Waliwo akanoota akaafuluma ng'omwami ono Erias Lukwago amaze okuba nga ayogera wali ku ensambya sharing call mujjukira waliyo okusaba so Erias Lukwago n'alaga obutali mativu kubanga poliisi n'abakuumaddembe baali bavuganya okuba nga ba-accessinga premises zino. Ezimu ku nsonga zeyawa mwe mwali ensonga y'omwami General Salim Saleh ng'agamba omwami ono akosezza nnyo amaanyi ge mu mbeera etali ntuufu oba etali nnungamu bulungi, ekireetedde bannayuganda ab'enjawulo okuba nga balumizibwa. Omuli naye Erias Lukwago nabo abaali bagezaako okusaba ku lunaku olwo. Okuva olwo ne omwami Caleb Akanda naho kigambibwa nti yawandiika ka note n'agezaako okuba nga akasindikira Erias Lukwago ng'amugamba amuggyeemu sappooti yonna oba obuwagizi bw'addamuwa obuli politiko mu mirimu gye. So okuva olwo abannayuganda bangi badde bakola omuzungu kyatera okuyita bickering nga boogera ku nsonga eno nga bagamba Lord Mayor abantu gwe badde bakkirizaamu okumala emyaka negikunukkiriza mu myaka nga 2 ate kati anaaba abadisappointinze. Erias Lukwago yavuddeyo olunaku lw'eggulo kumakya n'akiryalinga empewo eno n'agamba si bituufu bimujweketeddwako nti omwami ono agezaako okuba nga akwatagana ne General Salim Saleh. Mu bigambo bye Erias Lukwago yakakasizza nti tayogeranko na mwami General Saleh era tamumiitinganko physically, era n'asaba eyabadde amu interview nga balina ekifaananyi kyonna kyalina ekikye n'omwami ono akijje akirage ensi kubanga ye nga Lord Mayor akkiriza nti no ye takwatagananko na mwami ono era talina kyonna kimugatta ne General Salim Saleh. Kati nno tulinde tulabe engeri gye binaaba bigendamu mu mbeera bwetyo because katuba tusuubira waba ta-apologizinze n'akakasa mbu no tamiitinganko General Saleh, that means cannot akagambibwa akabadde kawandiikiddwa omwami ono kagenda kuba nga tekalina maanyi oba tekaholdinga water mu mbeera yonna. That means tewali support Erias Lukwago gye yali abaddeko nayo okuva ewa Caleb Akanda naho aka Salim Saleh Rufu mu mbeera bwetyo. Nga tuvuddeko ku story eyo twogereko ku story endala. Abitex olunaku lwa leero agenda kuba nga alabikako wali mu kooti, ndowooza egenda kubeera ya makindye bagenda kuba nga bawuliriza omusango gwa Abitex. Abitex ono yakwatibwa ennaku z'omwezi 31 omwezi gwali gwa December omwaka 2022 nga tuyingira omwaka guno omujja ku okufa kw'abantu abaali wali mu Freedom City nga tukeesa omwaka. Ekyaliwo abantu abakomekkiriza mu 10 be bafiira mu njege eno after a stampede oba akanyoolagana akaali wakati w'abantu nga bagezaako okuba nga beesqueezinga oba nga beenyiga mu lujja olumu bagezeeko okuba nga balaba ebiriroliro oba kye batera okuyita fireworks. Abitex Musinguzi ono amannya g'amatuufu ya Abe Musinguzi musajja mutegesi wa bivulu wano mu ggwanga lya Uganda era olunaku lwali agenda kuba alabikako wali ku kooti okuba nga ayongera okubeera ennemba n'emisango gye egyamuggulwako gavumenti ne poliisi. According to police spokesperson omwami Fred Enanga olunaku lw'eggulo yakakasizza eggwanga nti embeera eyaliwo oba akanyoolagana akaaliwo kaleetebwa internal security oba security eyali eteereddwa munda okuba nga ekuuma abantu oba nga ebadeployinga okuba nga ebaprotectinga mu mbeera bwetyo. So according to Fred Enanga waliwo obulagajjavu for lack of a better word eri side ya Abitex okubanga teyakakasa nti no internal security yali munda mu kizimbe kya Freedom City mu hall yennyini mwe bali ba performing oba mwali concert oba mwali ekivulu kino yali a bit skeptical. Ekirala omwami Fred Enanga kyeyakakasiza eggwanga nti omwami ono Abitex yagezaako okubanga assigninga gye bayita contract okukozesa ekifo ekyo n'omwami gwe bayita John Sebalamu ye nannyini wa Freedom City eno mu contract gye basayininga mwalimu obuwayiro obw'enjawulo akamu ku bwayiro ke kaali nti omwami ono yalina okukakasa security eya venue munda mwennyini concert mwe yali happeningira ku ssaawa ezo zennyini. So that's why bagamba John Sebalamu balina okubanga bamuleka because ye mu contract gye yakola yali specifying anti no all the protection and security guidelines ze balina okubanga bafollowinga zalina kubanga za Abitex yeche yalina okubanga abawa nga nannyini kizimbe we wali ekifo amasannyalaze n'ebintu ebyenjawulo bye banasobola okubanga bakozesa okubanga banyumirwa obulamu ku lunaku olwo lwennyini lwetwalabanga bannayuganda. By the way, in fact bannayuganda baweze 11 abakafiira mu njege eyo waliwo omu gwe bakonfaminze olunaku olw'eggulo. So mu mbeera eyo ye John Sebalamu ndowooza oba omujja mu equation kubanga yalina already contract ne promoter ate nga specific guidelines zonna yali azitaddemu. That means omusango oluusi oba oyinza okuba togenda gumuteekako nga John Sebamala mu mbeera bwetyo. Naye ne poliisi erabise okubanga enaabye engalo zaayo okwejjaku omusaayi gw'abantu bano. According to Fred Nangeera omwogezi wa poliisi yagambye nti poliisi yo yali deployed okubanga ekuuma venue naye ng'ekuuma wabweru kye baali bateeseza nti inner security of course eya venue yalina kubeera ya Abitex because yali amanye engeri gy'agenda okubanga acollectingamu ensimbi zagenda okujja mu bacakaze oba ba revelers agezeeko okubanga ategeka ekivulu kye so nga ye omutegesi yabeera ali responsible for the internal security of the building okujjako Abitex nga tannaba kusibibwa ndoza. In fact yali asibiddwa already. Yakolayo ka interview awo ng'alaga nti tebamuwa bisumuluzo bya gates endala eza venue eyo yennyini ya Freedom City mwe baali nga bakyakalira ekiri ekyo ng'agamba omwami John Sebalamu nannyini kizimbe kino yamuwaako bisumuluzo bya luggi lumu. Simanyi obaawo yali just yeekwasa oba yali agezaako okubanga yeekwata ku bisubi okubanga awona okumumiza omusu naye kirabika eyo reason teri convincing enough. Katulabe olunaku luno olwaleero ebinaaba bivudde mu kooti wali emakinde. Tujja kuba tubibannyonnyola olunaku lw'enkya omukyala Lilian Luwedde ajja kubeerawo wano kunnyonnyola ebiki ebinaaba bivudde mu kooti olunaku olugenda kubeera lwaleero nga Abitex musinguzi bambi agezaako okubanga awera ennemba n'emisango. Omanyi bagamba ng'okyali mulamu oluusi ekkomera ddyo osabanga busabi Mukama n'akuyamba buyambi. Omulamu yenna aba ali subject to being in prison at any particular moment. Okyali nno ku show bagiyita Mighty Drive amanya nze Edgar Matthew Karuhanga okubanga nkwereza enkya y'olunaku olwaleero tuli mu mwezi nno gwa January okujjukizaako gwe yakazuuka oba yakatwegattako kano kabeera kanyomero bakayita the Mighty Global News Updates wetukunnyonnyolera biki ebiba bigenda mu maaso mu ggwanga lyo ne wabweru w'eggwanga. Osobola okuba ng'otusindikira comment ku Facebook page yaffe tuli ku mikutu egy'enjawulo tuli ku The Alternative Uganda eyo page emu ku Facebook awo era tuli ne ku Digitalk TV page endala osobola okuba ng'olaba wonna tubeera tuhostinga ku page ezo zonna ebbiri ne ku YouTube gye tuli The Alternative Uganda Digitalk TV osobola okugenda n'okebera ku playlists zaffe tubeera n'abantu ab'enjawulo wano buli lunaku lwa mukaaga tubeera ne retired Colonel Dr. Kiza Besigye zibeera essaawa kuva essaawa 4 ez'okumakya paka ssaawa 6 ez'ettuntu tubeerawo wano oluusi abeera ne Mukose oluusi abeera nange wano ku show tubeera n'abantu ab'enjawulo so osobola okugenda n'olabawo videos bwe turecordinze over time tulina videos ne ba Frank Kashumba ba Stella Nyanzi abantu abali prominent ba Norbert Mao tubaddeko ne ba Andrew Mwenda abantu ab'enjawulo tuwagala kufuna ku Kyagulanyi ate lwaki ne Yoweri Kaguta Museveni tusobola okuba nga tumwaniriza wano kuba nga tumubuuzaamu Joji webibuuza in fact yetuba tulina na bingi eby'omubuuza kubanga ebibye tebiggwayo. Still ku story ya Abitex ya Abe Musinguzi eyo n'abantu abafiira ku Freedom City mbagambye nti family mwenda zokka ze zaafunako ku nsimbi ezaweebwa gavumenti $5,000,000 okubanga ziyambako abantu mu kuziika obanga zikolanga amabugo mu mbeera bwetyo. So Vice President agamba family ezebbiri esooka emu ndooza emu omuntu yafudde lunaku lwaggulu so ye ndooza agenda kufuna ensimbi ze nga bukyali naye ate waliwo family emu waliwo omuntu atali identified tebamumanyi yaani paka saawa zino akyali mu ggwanika saidi zaawali emulago kati mmwe ng'olina omuntu we yakubulako mwana muto muvubuka poliisi ekusabye agendako wali ku emulago ogezeko okubanga maybe olaba oba omuntu ali eyo osobole okubanga naawe ofuna ku miliyoni ze 5 ogende omuntu omuziike bulungi mu mbeera eyo ziri 16 ze zaakayita ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya ze Edgar Matthew Karuhanga nga tuvuddeko kaawo story ewedde tugendeko kondoza waliwo amawulire agagambibwa by the way story eno nva gifuna ndooza gifunye lunaku lwaku nga tukeesa olunaku olwaleero omwami Alan Sewanyana kigambibwa nti gyali eyo mukomera embeera si nnungi according to one platform bakakasiza nti omwami ono abadde tali bulungi okumala akaseera ndooza yafuna ekirwadde oba ekirwadde kibadde kimugoya okuva mu Desemba w'omwaka ndooza oguwedde 2022 abadde alina ekirwadde kibadde kimuli obubi nnyo so ennaku zino ndooza bagambye nti abashaija abadde agezaako okuba nga amufunira access to medication badde bagezaako okuba nga bamufulumya bamutwalako emulago eyo agezeeko okuba nga afuna ku bujjanjabi okusingako obw'ekkomera omwami ono nno Alan Sewanyana okumala akaseera okuva we baakwatibwa ndooza baakwatibwa mu Septemba w'omwaka ogwa 2021 yes Septemba 2021 okuva olwo abadde agezaako okuba nga ayita namateeka abeeshame mu Malende ne Elias Lukwago ng'akakasa nti waliwo olumba olumuluma waliwo ebirwadde byabadde alina ng'era asaba bamuwe bail oba bamukkiriza okuba nga awoza n'emisango gye ng'ava wabweru nga ali on basis of this particular reason nti tali bulungi ye ng'omuntu n'obulamu bwe tebuli bulungi mu mbeera bwetyo so Alan Sewanyana ye ndooza tumusabire naye gano amawulire tetunagakakasa bulungi tewali reliable news platform eyaga disseminatinze naye nga kigambibwa nti Alan Sewanyana ono alabika tali bulungi ono Sewanyana is an MP munnamawulire ate MP wawano wennyini we tuli bagiyita Makindye West Constituency omwami ono gyakiikirira naye okuva Septemba 2021 abadde ali mabega wa mutayimbwa gavumenti yamugulako emisango egy'enjawulo omuli obutujju okuteeka ssente mu butujju okutta n'okugezaako okutta mu mbeera we batyo nga bagamba yali emabega w'ebijambiya biri ebyali e Masaka ne mu Greater Masaka region ebyalabanga abantu 27 baluguddemu obulamu mu mbeera bwetyo so Alan Sewanyana wabanga mulwadde ebyaddala nga olumbe lumuli bubi tumusabira omukama amusuuse mu mbeera eyo yennyini nga tuvuddeko kaawo yo poliisi ereesewo ku mateeka amapya agagenda okuba nga galuŋŋamya enkozesa y'oluguudo nga bagamba mu mateeka gano ge baleeta gajja kuba nga gayambako okukendeeza ku road accidents ezeekanamye mu mbeera eno naddala mu Uganda wano tulabye accidents nyingi okuva mu mwezi ogwa Museenene omwaka oguwedde November December ne mu January muno omwaka guno mpya tuyingidde nga tulaba accidents nyingi abantu abakunukkiriza abasukka mu 10 be bafiira mu mubenje nga tuyingira omwaka kwegamba kikulaga the magnitude of the road carnage that we have in the country today so according to the police abantu abavuga bus zino ezisaabaza abantu bagenda kubanga balina okwambala identification badges oba ndooza akabeeranga kabaaja akalaga amannya go ovuga motoka ki oli wa kampuni ki akantu akasobola okuba nga akangu okuba nga driver ali identified driver abasinga nno era police in fact obubenje buno obusinga ebadde teeka ku mbeera embi oba envuga embi ey'aba drivers okuvuga nga beesuuliddeyo gwa nagamba okuvuga nga batamidde okuvuga endiima kwegamba ebizibu bingi ba road drivers bebadde bagenda ebadde baleetera okuba nga bafuna accidents so basabye abasaabaza bus oba zino emmotoka ennene ezitambuza abantu bagenda kuba nga beetaagibwa okuba nga bafuna kye bayita an identification badge egenda okuba nga ebayamba okuba nga bamanya ani ali kuvuga emmotoka eyo maybe obadde ovuga bubi basobola okukoshoningira awo mu mbeera bwetyo. Bonde ba MPs nakuwadde story eno olunaku lw'eggulo nti nabo basazeewo bagenda kubanga bagezaako okubanga balowooza ku mateeka agasobola okubanga galungamya enkozesa y'amakubo wano mu ggwanga okubanga bakendeezaako obubenje obususse mu Uganda olunaku luno. Ate n'ekizibu ekirala, by the way ekizibu kino ekya road accidents tekiri mu Uganda wokka. Wotunamu amawanga ag'enjawulo ekizibu kya accident kibadde kya waggulu nnyo. Mu Kenya mwalabye wali abaafudde, nasomyeko wali story mu ggwanga erya Ghana waliwo bbaasi era nayo yafunye obuzibu abantu 4 bonna bafiiriddemu there and then. Kwegamba kikulaga nti nno nebadde nga global trend of some sort especially on the African continent. So twetaaga tugende maaso okubanga tubeera abasaale nnyo okukendeeza ekizibu kino ekifuuse ekirala mu ggwanga lino erya Uganda. Ziri 22 zezakayita ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya. Nze bampita Edgar Karuhanga okubanga nkuweereza olunaku luno olwaleero. Sirinzeka nkola n'abantu ab'enjawulo abamakinga sure nti Shene kutuukako ku kamera kuliko omukyala bamuyita Nabukeera Teddy, then production waliyo Jeremiah Mukibi, Kato Tumusiime ne Kabwejumbira Arnold Mukose Anthony ono baba baweddeyo Vijay Junior siwatera okubanga agamba. Tumayizeeko ndoza ne story ya Brazil. Eggwanga lino erya Brazil lisangibwa mu South America. Eyo nayo continent, ziri continent musanvu ezikola ensi eno. So continent gye bayita South America osangayo amawanga nga Brazil, amawanga nga Argentina, amawanga nga Ecuador, ago gonna ogasanga in the Southern American continent. So katugendeko mu ggwanga erya Brazil erisangibwa eyo. Brazil yagenda nefuna okulonda ndooza gwali mwezi era gwa museenene omwaka oguwedde wetwalaba okukyusa mu gavumenti. Waliwo omwami bamuyita Jair Bolsonaro. Omwami ono ye yali president naye baamukuba akalulu omwami gwe bayita Lula da Silva era n'asobola okubanga awangula. Ono Lula da Silva alabibwanga omukulembeze akiikirira ebirowoozo by'abawejjere oba abanaku oba abankuseere omwami oyo Lula da Silva. So yagezaako kubanga yeesimbawo mu kalulu akasembi eyo. Omwami Lula da Silva n'ajja n'akawangula. Lula da Silva ono yakulemberako era Brazil mu kyasa kino nga kitandika around 2000 to like I think 2002 ekisanja ekyo kyali around there bawangulira ne World Cup. Omwami ono Lula da Silva yali akulembera naye Jair Bolsonaro yajja n'amulyako akalulu naye era nga obimanyi politics wakyuka 2022 Lula da Silva n'akomawo. Kati mu mbeera eyo ye Bolsonaro teyakkiriza mu buwanguzi bwa Lula da Silva omwami Bolsonaro. So mu mbeera eyo abawagizi be beeyiye ku street okutandika n'olunaku lw'eggulo abadde bonna beeyiwa ku street nga balaga obutali mumativu nga bagamba nti ekisooka omwami ono akalulu alayika yakaba bubbi tekaali ka mazima because it was actually a slight win. Omwami ono yasingako Lula da Silva yasingako Bolsonaro ndooza obutundutundu bwalinga bubiri tebwali bungi teyali space y'amaanyi nnyo. So ekikuleetera okubanga olaba the tight competition eyali wakati w'abo abantu ababiri. So abantu batekinze ku street naddala abawagira omwami Bolsonaro nga bagamba balaga obutali mumativu bwabwe bagamba Lula da Silva akalulu yabbakabbe era we twogerera batandise nga amajegeri tegabakwatako nga bakola buli kimu kye baagala bayingira government offices nga bwe baagala ne beekalakasa nga bwe baagala naye we twogerera nga there is a bit of sanity that is returning to Brazil. Abantu abakunukkiriza mu bisatu be baakasiibibwa okuva okwekalakasa kuno we kwagenda mu maaso naye ng'ate oluusi oyinza olowoozaamu nti okwekalakasa kw'abano abantu tekuli legitimate bulungi nnyo because akalulu ndoza bonna bakalaba nti Lula yali agezezaako okubanga akalya. Ate in fact Lula yakulembera akalulu kano okuva we batandika obbala kugamba oyinza okulowoozaamu nti bano ba just beekwasa bawagizi ba Bolsonaro just kwagala kubanga basigala mu kintu kuba Bolsonaro by the way representing be bayita the opulent aba balinamu kasente bakabuto bakabwejumbira. Omwami ono Bolsonaro Janil bagezaako okubanga representinga ate nga Lula da Silva naye representing avoidance. Kikulaga the magnitude of the division in the country of Brazil. Enjawukana wakati w'abantu aba Brazil ya maanyi nnyo. Wano mu Uganda mulimu kukaaba income inequalities. Yes, weziri tulinamu abagagga, tulinamu abankuseere, naye mu Uganda tulinamu abantu abasinga bali awo wakati. Bali basic bafunayo ku kyokulya nasobola okuba nga aweerera omwana we n'asoma, naye ate ogenda mu mawanga agali deeply divided. Genda mu mawanga nga South Africa. South Africa is a deeply divided country. Eriyo ne physical boundaries oziraba. Ogenda n'otunula side y'eno bakubira area short y'ekibuga ng'ekya Joburg oba ekya Cape Town, ojja kulaba nga abantu ab'enjawulo waliwo abagagga bali eri, amayumba gaabwe malungi galiko swimming pool, n'olyokolaba eno nga ziringa ghetto nga waliwo wakati waliwo lulinga oluguudo olubaawula. Kagamba olaba a deeply divided country. Kyekimu ekiri mu Brazil. Brazil abantu baawukanyeemu nnyo. Mulimu abayinamu the haves, mulimu n'abatayina, naye systems wezi wezitambula, ebintu bibeerawo we bityo mu mpolampola. So okwekalakasa kukyagenda mu maaso, tujja kuba tubabuulira biki ebinaba bivuddeeyo, naye nze ndowooza tewali kyamaanyi kye bagenda kubanga bakyusa. Omwami Lula da Silva musajja no mukadde yakiwangula obwa president, era akatulinde emyaka 5 giggweko tulabe oba counterpart omwami Jair Bolsonaro anasobola okubanga avaayo n'agezaako okubanga wangula nadda mu buyinza mu mbeera bwetyo. Ndowooza katuveeko awo sige mawulire go gage tulina kubanda bana akadde kakano katutwala kanti ndigwa ziri 27 ze zaakayita ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya. Mwebale mwenna abatwekuumiddeko paka essaawa zino. Ndowooza twogereko ku byemizannyo katono. Mu byemizannyo olunaku lw'eggulo Arsenal yongedde okuba nga yeeriisa enkuuli. Yakubye tiimu eya Oxford United yabakubye goal za 3 ku bwereere. Omupiira no gwatandise ng'oyinza olowooza Arsenal teguggyeeyo because we batu bava mu FA wedde. Nottingham yajja neebakwata mpola bayingira eddakiika 7 neebakuba kagoolo kamu neebajjamu, naye leero babadde ya beat cautious. Bakubye goal 3 mu second half. Mohamed El Neni ye yaguddewo oluteeba nakuba goolo mu ddakiika ye-63. Then Eddie Nketiah omulenzi yeefudde ekirala season eno yakubye brace aba mu mpiira bagiyita brace naye zibeera goals 2 mu game emu. Omwami Eddie Nketiah mu ddakiika ye-76 yasobodde okuba nga kulemberamu Arsenal okuba nga bafuna lead wali ku Oxford United. Kati ekitegeeza Arsenal yeeyongedde ku mutendera oguddako ogwa FA Cup. Ndowooza egenda kubeera 4th round or 3rd round. I think this was the 4th round. Eri 3rd round gye baddako kati omwetoololo gwa FA Cup. FA Cup kyekikopo kikubibwa ttiimu ez'ebungereza zonna kumpi okutandikira mu 3rd division, Premier League, Championship. Bonna bagezaako okuba nga bagenda ne taking a part in this particular title. Era eno FA Cup mpaawo atalikaba gwe bakuba yagenda. We bakuba ng'ogenderawo oyitawo okuba omuntu nga then osobola okuba ng'oprogressing to the next round. Mu mbeera eyo ndowooza olunaku lwaleero tugenda kuba nga tulaba FA Cup. Manchester United egenda kubeeza nnyo eggwanga lino tiimu eno eya Charlton Athletic kugenda kubeera omupiira wali. In fact egenda beera EFL Cup tegenda beera FA Cup. EFL Cup oba abantu gye basinga okumanya nga Carabao Cup. Manchester United egenda kuzanya Charlton Athletic. Katulinde tulabe zigenda beerayo ku ssaawa 5 ez'ekiro osobola okugenda n'olabako mpola. Era tukyalina Premier League by the Premier League akomawo. Ate kati atuuse ku mwetoololo wasinga okunyumira. Mu abanyumirwa omupiira musobola okumanya nti Premier League eno ewangulwa wakati w'omwezi ogwa January paka omwezi guno ogwa March. Because egye batera okuyita enkulu ng'awo we mukyukira awo abantu batandika okuba nga bafuna ebifo byabwe because mu myezi gino 3 muzannya match ezikunukkiriza mu 15 singa okyetegereza okuva mu New Year's paka around March nga ggwako. Wabeerawo emizannyo gibeera mingi, games zibeera zijja as much as they can. Ate awo because season eba etandise okuba nga eweta ekkoona ng'egenda kuba nga eggwa, abantu batandika okuba nga batandika okubanga basecuringa ebifo byabwe. So tuli wano tulaba abantu bagezaako okubanga basecuringa Arsenal kyakulembedde ekintu ekyali unprecedented, teri yali akisuubidde nti Arsenal asobola okubanga akulembera paka saawa zino. Arsenal is on top of the title of the table by the way. Your reminder ndooza buli muwagizi wa Arsenal akeera n'azuukanaga ne bannange. Ebintu bikyuka fa bali ku table. So Arsenal yeriyo, Manchester City eri mu kyakubiri, kandabe Newcastle eri mu kyakusatu, then ne Manchester United eri mu kyakuna. Arsenal ayina points 44, emipiira gyazanye giri 17. Manchester City ayina 39, emipiira gyazanye 17. Newcastle ye ayina 35 naye azanye emipiira 18, kitegeeza asingako teams zino endala omupiira gumugumu. Then Manchester United azanye emipiira 17 naye ayina points 35. Bebo nno abana abakulembedde, that means singa liigi ekoma wano Champions League abagenda bebo bennyini, naye liigi ekyagenda mu maaso gugenda nno okubanyumira because wetwogereranga olunaku lwa Saturday mugenda kunyumirwa mupiira. Tugenda tandika ne Fulham. In fact Premier League agenda tandika ku Lwakuna. Fulham agenda kubazanya Chelsea adobonkanye nnyo. Chelsea yali bubi nnyo. Chelsea akujjukiza omuntu eyagoba omukyala we ng'afunyeyo omupya, kati bw'afuna ono omupya n'amudisappointinga, n'awulira ng'ate omupya agenze talina kyamufunyemu ate nga n'omukadde amwagala naye tekyasobola mufuna. Chelsea yagoba akooki waabwe Thomas Tuchel eyali abawangulidde Champions League mu sizoni ebbiri ze yabeerawo. Season ye yasooka omwami ono yawangula Champions League olaba Thomas Tuchel yawangula I think ne was it FA Cup ng'akuba Manchester City, yawangula titles 2 mu budde butono nnyo Thomas Tuchel ono. Naye omugagga Jack Boyle we yajja ye yagoba bugobi, yamusenza luti n'aleeta Graham Potter. Graham Potter gwe yaleeta yali amanaginga a mid-table team, that is Birmingham Brighton. Nga yes akoze bulungi, tosobola kuwakanyamu. Brighton yali tiimu esamba mupiira mulungi, ezenefuna zi wins ku teams nga Manchester United, teams nga Manchester City. Brighton yakubyeko Arsenal. Brighton ebadde esamba bulungi, naye ng'ate mu ndowooza ye entuufu okkiriza nti Graham Potter abadde tanatuuka ku level etendeka tiimu ngeya Chelsea mu ndaba yange. That is my personal opinion. Chelsea team ewangudde Champions League in the last 2 seasons. They have won a Champions League. Graham Potter tanaba kuzanyako na Champions League game. Era Champions League yasoose okuzanya agizanyidde mu tiimu ya Chelsea. Kwegamba kikulaga nti maybe omugagga Todd Boyle teyabalamu bulungi mu mbeera eyo, so n'asobola okuba ng'agoba omwami Thomas Tuchel. So Chelsea okuba bagoba Tuchel emipiira basuula misuule gwe bawangudde ngoga mukama we bafunyeyo amaliri nga weebaza Yesu because Chelsea ebadde tisamba bulungi. Nyina omuwagizi wa Chelsea antunuulidde bubi wano naye nkuze nkuwa mawulire omukyala ateritenje omuwagizi wa Chelsea nkuwa mawulire gava mu tiimu yo. So tiimu eluzinze emipiira mingi n'ogwasembyeyo babakubye tiimu ya Manchester City yabakubye goolo 4 ku bwereere, ate nga yabakute ne mu liigi n'ebakuba yabadde goolo 1 ku bwereere, ate ng'era n'omupiira ogubadde gwakaggwako era Chelsea badde bamukubye. Kwegamba kikulaga bambi Chelsea ali bubi nnyo. Ndooza kanoonye ekifalayika ekifo ali mu kyakumi kyennyini kyenjogedde, points 25 mu mipiira 17. This is one of the worst seasons that the Blues have experienced at the Stamford Bridge. Babakubidde ku lutindo lwabwe. Kwegamba embeera si nnungi eri Chelsea. Naye genda kuzanya ne Fulham. Fulham is another stubborn club by the way. Tenga bali wali ku Craven Cottage. Kugema makaga Fulham ogenda guli eno London Derby because ne Fulham esangibwa mu kibuga ekya London. Teweekanga nga Chelsea bamukubye omupiira omulala era gwe agezaako kubanga osiba akapapula. Ndooza Chelsea wali mudduse naye namwe abasiba akapapula newunya omutima ogujjawo ogwo akapapula. How do you know that this team is going to win? Because this is football. Omupiira gukyuka nze wenategeera nti omupiira gukyuka was season ya 22 ndooza 22 yes Real Madrid yagenda ku ngezanya timu ya Manchester City zawere dakika 9 nga Real Madrid ina goal nga Man City ekulembedde Madrid goals 3 goals kwemu nga dakika ziringa 9 naye gwagenda okuggwa nga munnange Madrid alabika agasse ne kuggwa 3-3 so oluusi omupiira tosobola kwetenterako era abantu abateeka ssente mu mupiira mbatya ku lunaku lwa Friday tujja kulaba Aston Villa ngezanya timu ya Leeds. Aston Villa abadde mulungi nnyo under their new coach mwami Unai Emery. Mwami ono bamujja ku Sevilla yaliko ne ku Arsenal. Mwami oyo liko Aston Villa bagenda zanya Leeds. Aston Villa yakuba Manchester United recently. Aston Villa abadde agezaako kubanga improving abalina ne keeper wabwe omulungi Emiliano Martinez yawangula ne World Cup by the way. Kugamba Aston Villa nayo si timu ya kuzanyirako naye ne Leeds nabo ge bagenda okuzanya. Leeds abadde tali bulungi oluusi awangulayo abadde tali consistent mu nsamba ye naye guno gujja nnyumira abalabi ku Friday ennaku z'omwezi 13 January omwaka gwa 2023. Then ku Saturday weekend egenda kugulwawo ne Manchester Derby guno gugenda nnyumira abantu wali ku Old Trafford zigenda beera ssaawa 9:30 ez'akawungeezi oba ez'ettuntu 9:30 zibeera za ttuntu. Tugenda na Manchester United ngezanya tiimu eno eya Manchester City. Manchester United abadde mulungi abadde in top form emipiira ndooza mukaaga egisembyeyo in fact 7 yes. Manchester United has gone 7 games unbeaten ng'ate gyonna bagiwangula they are straight wins not even a draw but a win. Yasembeddeyo ddala bagifunye ndooza yabadde ku tiimu kyawe yabadde ku Bournemouth bakubye goal zadde 3 ku bwereere. Ekisajja Casemiro kye bajja mu Real Madrid kikakasiza ensimbi ezakigulwa abantu bazaalawo Casemiro ng'ajja yarajja Manchester United bantu bangi abamusongoza nga bagamba omwami ono emyaka mingi yes emyaka mingi naye ate nze wekyendabye mu mupiira gw'ennaku zino abantu emyaka buli wegyeyongera omupiira beeyongera kuba namungi. Look at kisajja ki Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud amenyeze record wali ku France. Olivier Giroud ina ne World Cup by the way. World Cup Ronaldo tajina naye Olivier Giroud ajina myaka 37. He has been on top of his game. Look at Luka Modric. Luka Modric yes manyina jala gabanange. Myaka 38 kasajja katono naye kachanga omupiira kachali on top of his game. Look at the Toni Kroos. Look at Casemiro himself. Casemiro azze mu timu ya Manchester United nakulagira ddala nti afiirinze void ebadde etawanya Manchester United okumala akaseera. Manchester United ebadde enoonya defending midfielder oyo akuwa ekinnya oyo asobola okujja n'agatta ku baaka ate n'akufuna omupiira n'agureleasinga mangu. Ate kakikulaga nti Casemiro ebintu byonna abikoze ku United. Casemiro afuna omupiira. Casemiro in fact azannyeko ne ku center back eno season in fact mipiira ndoozi ebiri egiwedde omwami no Casemiro adde azannya center back barani wabeeredde mu World Cup nga twakakomawo ne Lisandro Martinez. Kibakulaze nti Casemiro asobola okudda ku back n'akola ekirungi. So Casemiro has been on top of his game. Casemiro afuna omupiira from the defense akubye pass ezisalamu ekisaawe n'akola assists goals aziteeba. Kugamba Casemiro has been there for Manchester United mu season ye esookedde ddala. Olaba mbu Manchester United omuntu gwe badde beetaaga finally bamufunye in Casemiro. So abadde asambye bulungi nnyo goals aziteeba assists azikola defense agikuba okugoba. Kugamba Manchester United on top of their game. Bayine akalenzi ka Anthony akyalinamu ekyejo naye he will be good. Olaba Marcus Rashford. Rashford has been on top of his game naye season eno ya Marcus Rashford ndoza naye mu mipiira gya Manchester United musanvu egisembyeyo abadde abeera ne goal oba ne assist. Teri mupiira gwatafunyemu goal oba assist. In fact waliwo n'emipiira mwafunye goal ne assist nga guno ogwasembeddeyo ddala ogwa Bournemouth. Musajja ono ya assistinga goal ya Luke Shaw n'amaana ateeba neyiye. Marcus Rashford abadde on top of his game ne mu World Cup mujjukira Marcus agenze akube goals zadde goal nga 4 mu mipiira 3. Marcus Rashford akulaga the magnitude of the form gyaliko. He's red hot. Kugamba Manchester United olaba mbu the absence of Cristiano Ronaldo eyinza okuba yabawa a bit of a blessing in disguise because Ronaldo okuva we yagenda tiimu eri compact, tiimu ezanyanga tiimu ate njagala also crediting omwami Eric Ten Hag. Eric Ten Hag ono omupiira agutendese bulungi tukkirize ku Manchester United mu kaseera akatono bwe yali akatandika season eno bamukuba emipiira ejaggulawo ebiri ndooza kwali Brentford ne Brighton egyo emipiira ebiri bamukuba naye okuva olwo olabye mbuno buli match gyasamba Erik ten Hag abadde alina enkyukakyuka gyayongera ku ttiimu ya Manchester United. Ekyo kikulaga skill y'omwami ono gy'alina ate nga amanyi okuzannya n'abasambi abato abo n'abajjamu the utmost potential. Ate n'ekirala Luksho kye yapointing out recently yagamba nti tewakyali byakukola gwa naggamba nga bwe njagadde ku ttiimu. Manchester United emabegako awo buli omu abadde akola kyayagala, buli omu ng'akola mateeka ge, naye olaba nti right now abasajja ba Manchester United bafollowinga Erik ten Hag kyagambye kyebakola. Ndoza mujjukira mu kwecwacwana kwa Ronaldo we yava ku mupiira gwa Tottenham we bagezaako muyingiza mu dakiika y'ekyenda nga amaanyi ekulembedde goolo 2 ku bwereere n'agaana n'avaawo. Naye olaba engeri Erik ten Hag gye yakikwatamu yali ya kisajja kikulu era yamutuuza omupiira gwa Chelsea naye omupiira ogwaddako n'agumuwa. Kikulaga evolution y'omwami ono engeri gy'akozeemu ekintu kye. So it has actually been something good Erik ten Hag is doing at the club. Erik ten Hag naye akozezaawo accountability. Rashford recently yamisinze meeting eya abasambi. Erik ten Hag n'amukuba bench era ate yatandise mupiira ogwa Wolves ndoza mujjukira naye era kikulaga Rashford obulungi bwe yavudde ku bench yagize mu dakiika ndoza yadde ya 7 n'akubirawo ne goal eyawanguza Manchester United omupiira. Naye nga kikulaga nti kati there is a bit of sanity at Manchester United. Era ne Manchester United recently yagamba nti Erik ten Hag kati ye kamala byonna. He makes the final decision. That's the word they used. He makes the final decision now. The decision esembera ddala ku club, ku musambi gwe baleeta, ku style of play team gyesamba gonna amaanyi bagwadde Erik ten Hag, which is good because ten Hag asobola okujjamu ekirungi. Ten Hag aleesa abasambi betwadde tutumanyi oba betwadde tumanyi naye nga tebannaba kukoleera bulungi abasambi nga omwami ono Anthony ye yamwereetera akutteyo mpola mpola. Marcus Rashford abadde asambanga naye abadde tali on this kind of form gy'aliko today. So olaba mbuno Erik ten Hag akuttemukaawo omulenzi Garnacho that Argentine young boy azanya mu right wing forward omwami left wing forward Garnacho oyo naye olaba mbuno okuva ten Hag yajja omupiira agusamba bulungi. Yasayininze awo ne Jack Butland okuva ndoza mu Burnley keeper waabwe agenda kubanga agezaako kuyamba ku Dige. Dige is on and off but Dige is a keeper he will save you at a time. Dige ye tomwakiramu tomupapiramu muwe budde bwe. Sometimes you will make mistakes nga we yakoze mistake mu mupiira ogwasembeyo ogwa Newcastle omupiira ogwasembeyo gwadde I think gwadde gwina okubanga gwadde gwa Newcastle. Omwami ono yakozeeyo bu mistake bwadde butonotono ne bamukuba omupiira ne gumuyita buyisi mu bigere naye ng'olaba mbuno at least ko agezaako okubanga samba akwata lwakutte ojja kumwebaza. At times games nyingi nga Dige ya savinze United. So Manchester United ngezanya Manchester City agugenda kuba mulungi. Yo Manchester City on their side. Manchester City is a team that you would say is red hot as always. Manchester City did where labor de kaonga si nungi. Ina Pep Guardiola. Guardiola is the best coach in the world. So Manchester City yabadde mulungi naye nga ne Manchester City ono wasanga omuntu nga ali convincing. Manchester City abadde asuula obubonero. Manchester City yasuula obubonero ku was it Newcastle? Yasuula obubonero ku Newcastle. Brighton yamukuba mulamba. Empiira egisinga abadde agijjayo mu yekyenda. Recently yakoze amaliri yadde na ttiimu kyawo. Bakoze amaliri was it Burnley? I think it was Burnley on Newcastle. I think one of the two. Manchester City. In fact, he had Everton. Everton had mubi nnyo under Frank Lampard naye ng'olaba Manchester City agezezaako okubanga ajja n'asobola okubanga afuna amaliri. That means obuzibu badde weebuli mpola mu mbeera eyo. So katulabe Manchester City gunaagenda gutya. Erling Haaland mipiira 21 goals 21 mipiira 16 eyo goal ratio tosobola gisanga wano mu mu Premier League bulijjo, naye Haaland abalaze nti abikolera ddala ebintu abikoze era abikoleranga ddala mu mbeera eyo. Liverpool ajazanya Brighton, Liverpool ali bubi naye Brighton naye ate ali bulungi. McAllister yakomawo, ne guno gugenda kuba muzibu, gugenda beera ku Saturday saa 12, Everton Southampton 12, Nottingham Forest Leicester City 12, then Wolves West Ham 12, Brentford ne Bournemouth kujja beerayo ku ssaawa 2 kitundu. Jeje mpira kitugenda obeera najo ndooza mu this particular weekend, so temusubwa. Jijja okuddako Chelsea azanya Crystal Palace, ogwo gujja kunyuma. Tottenham azanya Manchester United, Newcastle Fulham, Arsenal Tottenham, Crystal Palace Manchester United, Arsenal Tottenham, then Manchester City naye ajja kuba azanya Masao. Ndooza kamba kankomawo banaye dakika ziri 45 ze zaakayita ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya. Tugenda kuba tuwumulamu katono, bwe tukomawo tukyagenda mu maaso ne The Mighty Drive Show.
The Alternative Digitalk. Real issues, real talk.
Fellow citizens, following the sequence of events, Uganda seems to be at political crossroads.
I'm not a servant of anybody.
Madam, I know the law.
As such, Alternative Digital brings you the Interface Show with retired Colonel Dr. Kiza Besuje.
Let's keep on the same page on Alternative Digitalk,
As he gives you the alternatives on the transition question, rule of law, human rights and freedom, youth inclusion in governance, economic stagnation, as he confirms.
I'll be always here Saturday from 10 a.m. in the morning. Be there.
Don't miss the live discussion on the Alternative Uganda, Digitalk TV Facebook pages, and the Alternative Uganda YouTube channel.
Are you craving for that special meal that will entice your taste buds and leave you with lasting thrilling memories? Look no further. Spice Island Bulenga has got your answer. Natural, fresh and delicious juice, the best meals. Don't miss our daily specials from Monday to Sunday. Pizza Wednesday, Saturday Pizza Bonanza, you buy one and take two. Come dine with us and feel the experience. We are located at Prime Shopping Center in Bulenga, Mitiana Road. For inquiries, call us on 0704111720. Spice Island, we treat your cravings.
The Alternative Digitalk. Real issues, real talk.
welcome back from that short commercial break. Eddakiika zino ziri 48 ze zaakayita ku ssaawa 2 ez'okumakya. Okyali ku Digitalk TV, amannya Edgar Matthew Karuhanga, tubadde tugezaako okuba nga twogera ku biki ebigenda maaso mu ggwanga. Tunyumyamu ne ku by'emizannyo mpola mpola. Negatiddwako abantu babiri. First of all, apologies, tubadde tusuubira omwami Muwonge okutwegattako olunaku luno olwaleero naye atasobodde kubanga akimekinga wano. So tulina omugenyi omulala gwe tugenda okuba nga tunyumyamu naye paka ku ssaawa 4 ez'okumakya. Naye nga sinaba kwaniriza mugenyi waffe owaleero, sino si mupya, mumulabyeko wano enfunda eziwera. Naye ffe tukkiriza nti obwongo alina bungi. So aba alina obwongo bungi lwaki tajja n'abugabanako ne bannayuganda, naawe n'ofunamu ky'ofuna mu mbeera bw'etyo. Naye nga sinaba kumwaniriza kannyanize omumbejja w'e Bunyoro. I don't know how factual that statement is, but the beholder is here. Good morning, Farida. I can never fail to accept. I've failed to accept why you are the princess of Bunyoro. I don't, how does it work?
How does it work?
You are Ebikobere. How can Ebikobere be princess of Bunyoro?
Mbalamusiza wamma abali mukutulaba ku The Alternative Uganda ne Digitalk TV. Mwasuze bulungi bwensuubira ensonga lwaki mutukeereddeko. Tujja kubeebaza okubanga ate temutwerabira ne mutukeererangako buli lunaku lwakubiri. Ennaku z'omwezi ziri 10. Tuli mu January 2023. Kansuubire nti ate omwaka gubatambulira bulungi nnyo. If you want to make decisions for this year, this is the time. January is the time. Bw'oba olina by'oyagala okukola, you start now. Bw'oba olina ky'oyagala okwachivinga in this year, you start saving for it now. Because bwe watosuubira lump sum ya ssente mulundi gumu, otandika okusavinga ng'obudde bukyali. Nomanya nti my goal is to own a plot of land by September or October, maybe in November, and then you start saving now. How much? Nomanya nti nja kugula plot ya bukadde 15. Nomanya buli mwezi nsavinga ssente mmeka, and then it goes per day. Nomanya buli lunaku mba nnina kusuula ssente mmeka okulaba nti ate nfuna plot of land gye mba njagala. Munnange naako kabadde kalowoozo. A quote of the days.
Akalowoozo tukalinako comment. Nange nyina ka comment ku kalowoozo.
Kamala okola koti yange yonaku obudde muwe comment zammwe kalowoozo.
Akalowoozo kali kena maaso.
It is mental slavery to cling onto things that have stopped serving its purpose in your life. It is mental slavery to cling onto things that have stopped serving their purpose in your life. Osobola okubeerawo ku mulimu. Let me begin with your work. Nenga toyina kyojjayo, you do not learn new skills. Okola kintu kyekimu buli lunaku, nenga it is not giving you any result and you clinging onto it. You do not want to change. Some of us fear change. Otyogamba naye nti okutandika ekintu ekipya. Try it. You never know what it may bring. Naye ate okubeeraawo ng'okola ekintu ekimu ekitakwa result nakyo si kirungi nnyo. Njagala okubalamusako era okwaniriza endowooza z'abakulu bano. Then twogere ku kavidiyo k'abaana abawala abakakkanye ku munnaabwe ne bamukuba kibooko ng'ezigwe bakuba omu. Mwakalabyeko?
Akawuliddeko.
We shall talk about it after you have given your ndowooza on my kalowoozo.
Let this gentleman take the prerogative. This gentleman is called Rogers Turiahabwe. Mwabaka mulaba omulundi gwammwe ogusoose. Munnamateeka, munnamawulire. He's a certified hustler and a member of Digitalk TV. Tukwaniriza nnyo Mr. Turiahabwe.
Thank you so much, Edgar Matthew Karuhanga. It's a pleasure to be again here. It's not my first time. I think that disclaimer he has given me.
Yes.
But I am very glad to be here. I take it as an opportunity every single day to be able to say something. I always give a disclaimer that I am no expert in any particular thing. I have opinions.
No, I said you're also a certified hustler.
Yeah, I'm a certified hustler. But I give my opinions according to my experiences and my struggles and my hustles. So I cannot say that I am an expert in any particular thing. But thank you so much for being on The Alternative. My name is Rogers Turiahabwe. And I have an issue with the Kalawa.
Yeah, let's start with that Kalozo, Farida.
Farida's
And the Kalozo is Farida. You get money, right? And you budget if you are to succeed in this year, Ogambi.
If you want to own something in this year, nainga tosobira kufuna nti njenda funa milioni 5 na wamu. You start saving for something that you want. Now,
osulayo ng'enkumi bbiri z'olunaku.
Nomanya nti kyenjagala kya milioni 5, milioni 5 in 5 months mbanyi na kusola meka olunaku. That's how you know I am saving 1 million per month. Now 1 million per month, how much do you save per day? You know, I'm saving emitwalo 3 nga n'ekitundu buli lunaku, and then I am making 1 million per month, and then I will make 5 million in my 5 months.
I have a friend. I was telling the friend yesterday. I have a friend who wants to buy a blue tick.
Blue tick for phones, yeah.
And she made a PG band. You know those
PG band.
Wooden one.
This is wooden one.
Those ones are called saving boxes. They are not PG banks.
No, we are trying to make it
corporate.
To make it look corporate.
To buy something corporate, so we are going to get the respect that it deserves. So she wrote Formatic Blue Tech by end of 2023. That is one of my resolutions, and I like the idea because, like Farida says, I think it takes the beginning, even if you're not sure that the money will come through. At least you take an effort.
At least you begin.
Yeah, you take an effort. You try and maybe fail. By the end of the
whether it ends good or bad, but at least it is a valuable experience.
Or maybe by the end of the year, she will have gathered at least half of it, and she can continue the goal to the next year.
Exactly.
And by the end of 2024, she has the blue tick. I was like, what?
But it's an impractical mode to use to save for a blue tick. I'm thinking. And this is also my personal opinion.
Why do you think so?
Akakabox zinatuuka mwe.
Ziwa bwaba ateka mbyetaneta.
Bizike.
Bizike. Ayinza okubanga yaguze ka box ke kanene.
How much is that? Is it like 45 million?
The blue tick.
An old one? Okay, used. Let's say used.
Around 50 million.
But that is, I think, even a used one.
A used one. Second hand.
The goal is to drive a blue tick, whether new or old.
Yeah.
Naka box
50 million onazi tu some boxes.
Katuka. No, ayinza okubanga ajja ku
it was like this size. Like
the top. 50 million is
yeah, so this
botasula mu binusu.
Both sides. They can fit. I think they can fit.
Let me wish her very good. But it's also a tedious task to compile Ugandan money in small bits and really have it at once.
You have it. It
takes
commitment. It takes discipline.
Yeah, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't do it. You can do it, but you cannot pull off a saving for like a formatic in Uganda in that format.
You can. Edgar, what you can't do, everyone can do it.
Everyone can do it.
I think anything is possible.
Ayinza okubanga ye yagambye by the end of the month ngenda kuba nsuula 3
basobola
nakubanga agenda suula 3 so you know nti ajja kuba alina
waatusekagenda kibimba
ne bwe zitaggwayo this year but at least ajja kuba halfway the journey. Next year nga yongera ataka box aganda okalyotya nawe
abana bawumenyanga benda bafuna January bulungi
wa omuntu bwabanga alina motive ye agikolerera kintu agikolera. So yesterday internet yabunye akavideo kw'abaana abawala nga bakakanye ku munnaabwe nga bamukuba emigoba nte lwansonga mbo yayagadde boyfriend wa mukwano gwe. And I'm like, abana bona babadde mu eyo video bana bawala abana abato, and what is hurting the more is the man who was there babadde balwanira. The man was standing not doing anything.
But was he worth fighting for?
Simanyi
does he deserve to be fought for?
The man they were fighting for is not the one who was standing. Well, we do not know.
I do not
But
know
there
whether
was a man in the video. I just
yes. And the place where they were fighting from, I think, is the house of the man. Kubanga na wudde omwala bamubuuza okimye eki wano atali wa boyfriend we, you know. So kati nebuuza abaana bajjawa energy erwanira boyfriend, as in someone who is a boyfriend.
I told you husbands will discuss by 2023.
Yadde tannakugambako nti munange ngenda kuwasa n'omusajja agenda n'akwana mukwano gwo, is he worth fighting for?
I'm going to look at it from this way. Ekisooka, you cannot blame the man entirely or the woman entirely. The thing is, marriage or relationships with boyfriend or
boyfriend,
they're just
boyfriend.
Girlfriend. The problem is, we are in relationships with boyfriend and girlfriends, but they're like marriages. You are doing everything married people do. You'll find that they are cohabiting, staying together. You'll find that they are doing things they are doing. Olina atuka nafulyanga in entitlement. Egamba, this is my man. Iranga agenda kubanga amulwanira.
Laba balekawo bagweta naye nze kyenjagala okugamba abaana abawala kiri ekintu kimu nti bwe mutafuga emotions zammwe zigenda kubatwala mu makomera ate you will come back ngo wakubye omusajja gwawasiza gwe waleka olwanira gwe wakuba because of a man ng'omusajja wennyini gwe walolwanira yawasa oli gwe wakuba naye nga gw'obadde eruzira no serving because of your ignorance or stupidity
of
beating someone ne mukakanakazi ne group ne mumwambula you undress your fellow woman ne mumukuba kiboko nga bwe muyirira amazzi. It was real violence.
Very bad.
It was real bad.
It was more than
like you undress your fellow girl. Ne muyiwaka amazzi ne mumukuba kiboko ze batukubanga gine miwavu bwe giri batukubanga mu masomero. Nze ne gye bankubanga ngandwala paka wa muzeeyi.
I think honestly speak, I just saw the video actually like about 20 minutes ago.
It was bad.
I just saw that video and it was very disgusting. You can't imagine people doing that to their fellow. It was very bad, very serious by the way.
As in omuntu okukakanako n'akukuba empi zino ziwasoma totegeera nakweza okuzamu amagezi ne bakukuba kibooko ne bamuyira amazzi ne bakusabula.
Someone told me that she might even have died if I'm not mistaken, but that Kasinje said the girls were arrested. So I think they deserve to be. In fact, they should even go to prison.
They should.
Right.
But Edgar did say that nowadays we have relationships that be like
they're married.
Look like marriage. But my problem has always been. But you see, the problem is by the time you date, it is to the effect that at most it should lead into something. Yeah. So if it leads into something, it means you work towards it and you can try to be a little more, you know, you have boundaries. You cannot go dating 10 people at the same time. And when they fight or something happens, you want to feel like this is someone has a right to do a lot of things because they are not married. I would think a relationship should be one that is well. I
have always advised my fellow girls, like, you find out your man is cheating on other women, befriend them, gang up, go and beat the man seriously.
It's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
You guys, you're saying it, but it's just not in your nature to do that.
Then if it is not in your nature, leave.
It is not
leave.
It is not in the female nature to gang up with someone they deem a threat. To go and fight someone they deem
because most times men lie. Osanga n'omuwala mugamba nzoli twayawukana ate munange nze gwe gwenjagala ererera so n'ekirala abaana ababuwala, don't trust your boyfriends with your friends. Like ositula mikwano gyo n'obatwala iwa boyfriend we waka abaana enaku zino sibe bambala obulungi nnyo bakusinga n'okunyirira omwana akusinga figa omusitudde omutute wa boyfriend wagenda kola.
I think it's like it's the quality of the character of the individual.
No, don't tempt.
Okay.
Don't
that
tempt
may
someone.
be there, but where I work from, where I move,
because there is no reason as to why I am taking my friends to my man's home.
The thing is, gentambulira tewali bakazi balungi.
Bahagala abeyo, you see, nze boya not there, but I am not there. You or Edgar, you see, osobola ogenda gyotambulira n'okwana y'omuntu, but omuntu ky'otamanyi tekikuluma. What is hurting here is omwala yebaka ne boyfriend wa munenga they've been tight, like babadde nga bakola bu TikTok babiri Like babiri, they've been tight friends. So and then this one decides to go behind the friend's back and then sleeps with the boyfriend. But whatsoever this one did was not good. Ate nayo okufuna banna abalala ne bafuna kibo ate ne bagange ne bakuba omwana.
Those people are also inherently violent abakubye because bebasoso kubanga babendako.
No.
They are not the first ones. Katoliki mulimu.
But they may not be the first one, but it might be the first experience. It is something that I experienced.
Yes, actually, ngamba buli omu ne oba experience for the first time. Kibera inherent in you. For example, oli wakunyiza Farida n'okwata n'omukuba n'omutema oba n'afa. Right? It's inherent in you okubanga you are naturally violent because waliwo bagenda okunyiza, but they are going to be what? They are going to be okay with it, or they won't be okay, but they won't reach that magnitude of killing you.
Yeah.
So niba abawala abakuye mukazi munnaabwe nze ndoza bakirowezeko in this way, and this should happen for every man that cheats, because they will never stop. Men will be cheating and cheating will be there, even women will be cheating, people will cheat. Yes, that's the truth.
The thing is everyone
when they were cheating, even still now they are cheating, even tomorrow they will cheat. So look at the common denominator in that saga. What is the common denominator that is making you fight with the other woman?
Of course, the man.
It's the man. So if you feel you have your dignity enough, pack your bags, go get another man. If you feel you still love this man, which many women want to just stay and know my man cheats on me.
But the girl was even cuter.
If you are cute, that is also another advantage on the side of the gentleman. She was cuter than them. But I feel violence is not the way.
To manage your emotions. Kubanga, sometimes I tell people you apply the 72-hour rule. Like, bobo yagala okolechi to give it 72 hours. Wezi gwako and you feel you still want to do it, go and do it. Ne wezi gwako ngotandisa okulala nayo bachinzo.
Or do a fair fight. Do a fair fight. Don't gang up on someone. Stand here, they stand there. Hey, fair fight. You cannot have 5 people fight one person who's not even fighting.
You're actually, you're ganging up on
it's not if you want to, if the 7-hour rule is good, but after the 72 hours, if you feel you still want to beat someone,
it should be fair.
Go to Kasao, no guts.
Stand, beat each other, and then.
That's how those things are solved. I pity that lady that was beaten, Mambi.
Yeah, it was bad.
It's really so bad. But then the question is, are they really friends in the first place? Because agambe baade bamikwano, right? Kati mukwano gwo akunyiza kale naye bakakone boyfriend wo bana flatinga naye. Go kuba mukube. Okay, for me I feel omuntu engeri jo reacting amugyo inako responsibility over, right?
Yeah.
See bikwetolode the way you react towards those things, because chali badera wali badomu discipline nze woyogera naye wawe muyomba oba wo ignoring. For me I find ignoring the best decision you can do. Just ignore someone, show them you're less purposeful in my life. Kati echo oli watukidde okubanga reactinga agalwanisa munna akola ki kiwata kikola sense at the end of the day.
Kubanga bagamba in this life we are 90% on of how we react to situations or things. Like kati buli omu ali mu condemninga oli mu komera bakusibye ogenda kuleetera bazadde bo buzibu kati buli omu akumanyi weswaziza oswaziza abakukuza like ebintu ebimu tuberemu ne
twemattiremu mpola mpola.
Why would you
fight for a man?
Like, okay, ntabula. Okay, mwali mukubye, but why did you undress? Like, mwachi mwambula mwala.
But sometimes I don't know why.
Atene mukwata katambi, and then you circulate.
And I think
and the boy is standing there holding a phone. And it is the boy
should also be arrested in fact.
For sure.
What?
For standing around just
watching. He was watching.
He was a common denominator.
Oh, what do you mean common denominator?
You cannot.
That he was the one taking the videos. The man.
Yeah, that one should be arrested as well.
And I'm wondering what kind of man is he going to make?
No, but also what kind of women, they don't even know their value.
Omusajja n'otasobola kugamba ku baana ab'obuwala abali mu kulwana azina abali mu kutulugunya
tiwazi kutulugunya. But these men are submissive.
They just a video of a man. As in kneeling down and he was promising, I am going to be submissive. I am not going to do it.
And the woman was.
Let me tell you guys, by 2050, masculinity in men is going to be dropping, I think, by 30% or 50%. These days, abasajja tetukyali basajja. When you stand up and be a man, you even feel embarrassed of being a man. Because how can you stand, kneel?
He was kneeling.
Kneel on your knees.
Mary Stuart Hall.
And he said, baby, I am going to be
submissive.
From today, I'm going to be submissive. You see, those are the women.
I will not say anything when you talk.
Listen, those are the kind of men we had in Fort Portal, where I come from. We have a gentleman. He owns a shop with his wife. So this gentleman is a man that maybe has a lot of maybe he's the woman in the relationship. So you go to this guy and tell him maybe njagala kumpolayo tugeze nga kino kaguza kiki. You come and say, Mami, tumuhe. Kakuzaki.
So when mommy says no,
mommy wakamba no, of course.
Mommy aganye.
A gentleman, you find him in his house and there's a way he walks. I cannot show you because I'm seated. He walks flamboyantly like this, and he comes and checks the food that is being prepared. Okay. So why
would the man be supervising the cooking
and that's what
process?
I'm saying. And the woman is there in the sitting room reading a book or something.
So mommy are innocent.
And there are many like that.
Oba mommy are innocent.
Maybe.
Sometimes men's masculinity goes down when they don't have the money and
even
it is the woman who has the money.
Even when you don't have the money, being a man is a matter of character. You don't need to have a lot of money.
Ubutewejirisiza mu nyumba jotasasula.
Uganda wanga nze kati sijja genda mu nyumba yo nga sijisasula.
Nanti you be
kasigale
there.
muzigo gwange ogwe 10 naye nga asobola ogwesasulira.
Let me tell you, even if you go to her house, if you have character, they will respect
you can even
I have seen, not
in
that
her
you need
house.
to put in so much energy, you fight for you to
Just
say
to be a
you're
man.
now a man or something.
Yes.
But I think, depending on your actions, you can actually be a man.
In
You don't
her
necessarily
home.
have to beat people. Or
But
you have to
we might
stand and
even
shout
be
at people,
condemning
but
that
it's
man
an issue
you
of
walk
character.
abuza kiki maybe it is his love language. That is how he shows
No,
love
some
to
people
the
are just
woman.
soft,
Yes,
so it's
people are just soft.
understandable.
Like abatayagala
So where is
muntu
the line
wakole.
between being
like
soft and being
you have
not having
let me tell you,
masculinity?
Edgar, you will find this man and they don't want you to do anything.
Yeah.
Like tolao bakolere tolao ondete
Yes.
sigamba nti oba omutulugunya oba omutumye, but they just want you to be there in peace, as in toyina kyokusumbwa mukwano tolao.
Okay, by the way, a man, tutukabe being masculine titofa ku mukazi wo.
So kati ebyo byonna
It does not
kubanga
mean
abikola
kiringa tugamba bawala babere
ngabikola
feminine.
out of love, like ayagala mami wabeere eri mami talina
There's a thin line between doing
And then-
things out of love and also being
sometimes these
a
men
man
want
who
to
does not
involve
even have
you
masculinity.
in the decision making
So
and like, okay,
thin
mami
line
tuchikole, mami it's
So
not
some
that he
people
he
just-
can't make decisions, but he wants
Yeah.
to involve the woman.
Other people will just have esteem issues.
Yeah.
And they take a back seat and want someone to do everything, and before you know it, you are the woman.
Yeah, but okay, there are men who keep quiet. I have people I know, and he's a quiet man, and his woman is out there. But there is that decorum, there is that respect that you have as a man that comes profoundly from you being a male creature. Nti techetaga kuba nti oba ina sente nyingi oba you're paying the bills. Okay, yes, you have to pay because that's part of masculinity. But even if it's not there, there's that security that a woman will always feel when they have a man beside them, a real man. That feeling of
So
protection.
Edgar, you say this boy kneeling down wasn't called for.
wasn't
Maybe yali
called. No,
asobeza.
even the
You
words
see
he
when
was
you
saying.
were calling Sobi.
But okay, the words we use, I can also
Maybe
accept.
yakoze
Because there are many
sebigambo
men,
byatategeera,
there are
like
many
you
men who kneel
submissive.
down. But there are many men who kneel down. That's the truth. And apologize because we make mistakes. But there is
And
a
it's
way
not
the
wrong
words he
to
was
apologize,
using.
by the way.
Yeah, it's not wrong. But okay, I'm going to be submissive from today. Really? Okay, you have used another phrase. Not submissive from today. Who wants a submissive man? A woman now, for men who are out there. Let me give you just a free piece of advice. A woman will want a masculine man, right?
Yeah.
But a woman inherently, they will want to possess you or to be in control of you. Just that's natural. So, wabera in control of you, ayagala aku fully less masculine, or aku making okubera kali, aku take one so ukakanya, aku kakanya, wale chudeko mkazi ngagamba, oh yo, na mukakanya, ngati chitofu ya mukakanya. Na yate chiziwe chibera until the moment you start to be less masculine, because a woman has told you, that's the moment she starts becoming less interested in you.
Nange sawa msajja
Ochitegeera.
mukazi.
Aja kuletera okusimpinga. The woman will make you calm down, simp, be hero, man. After that, they will go for another masculine man because it's inherently in their nature as females to be attracted to a masculine figure. They are not attracted to femininity. Erakati, that's why I tell men out there, make it a point to constantly tell your girl no. No. And without an explanation.
I hear you give me a no
without an explanation, Farida. Eh? I'll tell you no. I won't.
Why?
Sorry. Do I need to tell you a reason for saying no?
Yes.
I'm not.
Who says no without a reason?
Yes, no. I'm not going to do it.
Now, Edgar, you know why you are single.
The moment you say no every time, you'll find yourself, she will always be coming back to you. And these, by the way, are secrets we are telling men. These men of this generation don't even know these things. Because the fact is, the only way you can get attention of a girl is by ignoring her, not giving her the attention she deserves. Because naturally, females feed off what? Attention. The attention you give a female creature is what makes her right. So the moment
we
you
females
pull
of
back,
this generation, when you pull back, we also pull back.
You are,
and then you.
Now let me tell you. What a woman says, they mean it in the moment there. They don't mean it every time. But a man can tell you something. Today, Rogers can say something and he means it for real. And even after a week or a month, he'll stand by his decision. A woman will tell you something and he'll tell you, no, I don't want this, or I don't want this, so I'm not doing this. But they mean what they're telling you in that very moment. So, when you ignore her, she will ignore as well. Watch her. That is what will keep her burning. And you will not even know that is what is attracting you to that gentleman. Because it's just in your nature to be that.
But I think for the most part,
yes, sir.
At least according to, I have some group of people I am a part of, and they usually talk about this kind of stuff.
Yes, yes.
But they will tell you that most times the way someone treats you depends on how they begin with it.
Yes. Yeah.
When you start as you want to be soft so they can feel safe, they will take you like that.
Yes.
The way Roger is saying,
because that's how they do. Yes. You find a guy who acts, they are doing stupid stuff, and that is how they will take you for the rest of it.
Exactly.
And that's how they will treat you. And like you said, there are chances that they'll actually drop you.
They will. They're not chances. They will drop you for a better alpha male.
You don't have to be hard or do things, but define things from the beginning. Say, this is what I do, this is what I do. Even I don't like this. Exactly. I don't like that. I do this, I do that. So everyone knows their boundary. Anyone knows what they can.
And today, men out there, the thing is just focus on your purpose. Focus on your work.
The whole thing is just be
yourself.
you.
Yeah. And also be you.
Be you. Be yourself. Don't bend to pressure. Tovera, or you start compromising because point A wants this, and then you compromise your characters. You go beyond your boundaries that you set your own self. As for me, the boundaries I set when I was still 17, I stand with them.
Exactly. Have standards.
See, toina na chongamba. Go obato bisobola. Bye.
Have standards for yourself, girls. And lastly, before we leave that particular topic, men, money comes in response to a need. Not a desire, not a craving, not a mood swing, not a mood attitude. Money comes out in response to a need, Rogers. Would you agree with me? She needs something, but I can do I know. Joyeza Javas. Out of the blue, I only interesting that I can call something to surprise them.
Feed them yourself.
Feed them, they are your answer. Webaba musibye, mulwadde atomedo omuntu, there you can stand and say, hey, baby, now you can Yes. Enjala emuluma ngolo yaddala emulimu
nalaba oti anti ddala ddala ennuma.
You know the feasibility of someone who is hungry.
I think you can once in a while do it.
And the biggest
routine.
mistake, spoil. Of course, you have to spoil your partner. By the way, don't be extreme. These things, you have to do them in moderation.
Stop being mean.
No, it's not being mean. It's having principles. Because I'm telling you, if you're going to mother my children, there is a thing I have to see in you, and you don't have to be the same creature, the same female that I see in the road. By the way, because abasinga, we have. Oyagala bakwagale bakukola akadala baku respecting baku valuing but you're not worth that. So ndoza mweteke ku standard namwe nga muli worth that. Omukazi ngali worth that ogenda kutandika nawe utandika okusaba muntu simanya paka transport. Okay, ojja kasaba ngo oketagira ddala, right? Omusajja wo mulaba ali mu hustling oli mu kumuteeka konjaga kano katete njagala kano kachi. No.
Omugamba nze sirinya bodo boyagala nsindikira uba.
Ngamba kali nze ntambula. I walk. Am I dead? Don't I walk? Am I dead?
Olwalero mbawulirega ediga.
People don't even know how to manage relationships these days. Era mwetaga mufune show, era mugaye PD wano. Balitenga kuwa na watu wamanyi okutambuza relationship. People don't know how to raise children. People don't know how to sustain marriages. People don't know how to socialize. By the way, this generation against the new in caves, we have been in social media that we've forgotten what it means to have real friends, real relationships. And these things are actually things that are valuable. So, those are what to take for 2023. Tufuneya akanyumira kwa the snap talk ebadde ekikolanga ko nnyo.
Wano mawulire go yogedde ku bantu abafudde n'abo abatannafunibwako baabwe ali omu akyali emulago and then n'abatanafuna ssente.
Yatanafuna ssente.
Bana je bali kubanga bagamba abantu basoba mu 10 n'abana.
Kozi nga kyekyo naye juka bali registeringa
naye munala bibafunye
bagamba bali mwenda omulala yafunye recently I think yesterday so bali mwenda kati abali known because bagamba stampede like afiramu abantu abasukka mu 11 in fact bade 10 yesterday bomba mu confirm yesterday but one so babiri be batanafuna asembi zaabwe. Naye omundoza yakutuse ejjogwe bagenda owa ssente yendoza kati tumubala naye waliwo omulambo ogumu ogw'omuntu ye tebannava kumulabako bateri muntu yali azze
ayinza okubanga yava ne mu kyalo kujja Kampala ku kazana nansi and the people abali mu kyalo tebamanyi. You know you be there and like tukuba ku simu ye naku zino teyitamu oba yatakyalina simu oba baje mu bako because Kampala anything is possible. Muntu alowooza bakubako esimu kumbe wafadda.
Naye kati endowooza kitusobola okwogerako ye poliisi erabika omusango egwejjeeko negujja nekusebalamu neguteeka ku Abitex bonna mu ngeri gye bali mu kwogera mukuvuza enanga akakasiza ejjo nti bano ekisooka internal security eyakizimbe mu hall munda yali ya Abitex bo baali balina ku securing the parameters. John Sebalamu ye yakola contract n'oli security byonna ebinaagenda mu maaso you are the one who's to blame. And I feel like right now Abitex kati nga munamateeko balojja I don't know. Does that gentleman have any defense?
This I don't even know if this has to do with the Mateka. Because I heard, I do not know for a fact, that Abitex asked to do those fireworks, to do the fireworks. And apparently they refused to give it to him. So I think the owner of Freedom City,
John Sebalam,
is the one who did those fireworks. And then they invited the police that was supposed to protect the people and control them. They flow in and out. They left, I think, one entrance open where those people were actually causing that stampede. And the police was there standing. I even don't find any reason why Abitex should even be a part of this.
No, they say that Abitex was responsible for the internal security in the venue itself. Munda. Abantu bafira mu stampede munda bo balekera Abitex because he is the promoter, he's the organizer of the show, yamanye engeri gya collectinga mu sente ze. Era ye naye Abitex nga tebanna musiba I think in that night oba musiba and even the following day when he was at I think court yagamba mbuno ebisumbuzo tebamuwa bya gate endala.
It was one way. I
heard that. Naye ate John Sebalamu agamba it was a marketing strategy for Abitex to collect money easier,
to control how people
come in and go out. So it was easier for him.
Controlling that flood.
Kati nabo kibagambe ekyo nti kati John Sibalamu ate John Sibalamu nanyini Freedom City ye advantage aina nti oba ogenda kupangisa ekizimbe kye you sign a contract. Kati mu contract eyo go watosomye muli muntu risk zone eziba zigenze maaso. So knew the promoter. So you realize that Abitex is achituddemu wakati.
If actually the risks were in the contract and he signed it.
Yes, and he signed the contract. Actually, kati awo ye, the fact is John Sebalamu has been absolved
by the contract.
Police ye gamba according to them. Security jababa gamba bawe that day on that evening was on the outside premises, not necessarily inside. But I also find it impractical. Kukumotya just wabweru ate munda mumberamu ababbi tetwawuliranga baberamu. So the thing I don't know is are there bouncers that were paid okola security bana ababulijjo bimenyi nga bibeera ku bivulu
babeerayo ba bouncers babeera mu bivulu
ati babeera munda.
Eno program yogamba abantu bafulume bagende balabe fireworks yani
MC bamukutte naye
nanti ngamba ani yagamba the program eyo kati program then Sebalamu
I think they are both.
Now let me tell you guys,
they both should be responsible.
Yes, Sebalamu should be responsible.
Yes, yeah, that's a good thing. You say should be responsible. The key word should.
Yes.
But it's not. Because katika Mbabuli bakutte manager wa Freedom City. Yeah, he's already there. There is Abitex, then there is that MC who was I think he's yadi ekwesaize emitiana bamugumbuluddeyo olunaku lw'eggulu.
Yali ekwekele.
Wozo omusango we yagamba abantu mufulume mulabe fireworks that night. So the people were following his instructions.
How does that
he said he is the one who told the people, you go outside.
Which was
okay. Bamugamba, it was an order.
It was an order.
How can the MC be responsible?
Let me ask you. We are here and there's something we need to take care of outside. When you tell me let's go outside and do this,
and
then when I get out I get an accident.
No,
we say that
you are not out. As you are getting out like this, you die and pay 10 people.
But there are people who are controlling where I am going.
We also need to know these things. You know them that sometimes the law that's the truth. Let's speak the reality of the grounds today. Why would you hold the manager? Yet there is the owner of the building.
Exactly.
But
Nanti hizo kwa manager ya kola ye overseer ya business because Sebalamu tabera. Manager ye yabadde ku ground. Sebalamu teyabadde wo.
Oh, because the principal has the money.
No. Manager ye yabadde ku ground. Principal teyabadde wo. Ye yabadde overseer ye yabadde amanyi babukinze nakani hall ki eyine emiryango emeka ne Ensonga lwaki yabawadde
buka just kulaga mbu tukola.
But the manager also acts on behalf of the principal.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's only fair that we both should be responsible. The manager, yes, because he was on ground at the time. But also
are we just reacting? I think we're just reacting.
No. The manager is responsible.
Okay. How about why do you get the MC?
MC it wasn't necessary.
But was Abitex necessary?
Abitex
is a part of
it.
But then according to his lawyer, Elias Lukwago, these are political moves. According to him. I don't know if Elias Lukwago is speaking as a lawyer or a politician. Again, because Abitex is well known to be a supporter of National Unity Platform, he has been ardent, he has voiced out these particular challenges they've faced. So, Ngagamba, you ever, I think, a blessing in disguise, or it is one of the catalysts as to why Emisango Jonava Jigongo Modeko ye. But do you think that holds value for it?
No.
I don't find it holding value. That's why I'm saying, did Lord Mayor speak as a politician, or did he speak as a lawyer?
It doesn't make
sense. It is not a reason at all.
It does not. Maybe it could be there. We also agree that the politics in this country have kind of managed everything else. But I do not think a lawyer would say this is a political move. It has no relation with politics, at least as far as vets are concerned.
Yeah, because it was
And the facts of
unprecedented.
the
Nobody
event.
expected that there was going to be a stampede at
Exactly.
Freedom City.
Exactly.
And
So
nobody
it wasn't
expected that it was
organized.
going to be who? Abitex to
Hey,
do what? To
it wasn't
organize.
organized. No, I wouldn't conclude. that
Nange era
it's true.
kinagamba it was a bit over misleading of the lawyer to make such remarks.
Nanti kati waneeno ng'oyagala ensonga yetambule gifule political ofune obuwagizi I think naye sirowooza nti
No, but I believe also our Lord Mayor inenge jasamwasamamu n'ebigambo. For lack of a better word.
saagala ku
No, for me I'm speaking out
kigambo
of
kusamwasama si
experience.
kirungi.
I'm using the word kusamwasama ate nga mmanyi okusamwasama si kwe kubanga obuukabuuka n'ebigambo. Yes. so
oyogera
what-
bino nabiri byotayinaako bukakafu.
Now let me tell you.
ebyakalebule ogamba
Lord Mayor yakava mu kalebule wani.
simanyi
Wa General Salim Salim.
Tanamuvanga.
For now yamuvuddemu because he came out yesterday officially yagamba he has never met Salim Saleh.
does it take away the kalebule he was saying bw'abanga yabadde
Kale
ayogera
kyekugamba
kalebule
ekyo nti yabuukabuuka n'ebigambo kati gwe you are not even sure that it's Saleh who has refused you to pray and you are saying President Museveni and his brother Saleh okitegeera oluusi olaba kati ekye Abitex why would Lord Mayor say such a statement really that Abitex bamuhuntinga because he's NUP okwo siko bayita okusamwasama n'ebigambo.
I think that's
exactly
that was
Kusama.
unnecessary. Well, I do not know the experience of Kusama. I do not know a lot of things he has said like that.
nange
But-
sibimanyi
but I
He
think-
ediga
makes a lot
But
of
that wasn't
remarks.
necessary. I don't think it is related.
Even when you look at
Even,
the-
especially leave alone the being a politician, him being a lawyer, he should also know that most of the times when you say something, you should have a facts to it. You cannot just even when he was talking.
evidence based.
The reason even why he's suing now the New Vision is because he assumes that they do not have a fact as to where that letter from Saleh was coming from or whether it came from Saleh, which I would agree with him now. Someone who knows the importance of factualness of information, he should not have come to say that this is a political move because this one supports NUP. It cannot be factually
Correct.
defended. He cannot defend that, so I don't think it is even.
That's why I'm saying those are politics ono tumanyiwe tukoma and Elias Sukaga has been in politics for like 20 years now.
I think atajana kubionona because when he starts saying it is politics, they might want to start playing politics because
By the way, it's also
At
good.
times,
And
but
if they
bachirowoozeza
decided to
kandi
play
you tip
politics,
them.
I think I was allowed playing a politics. Speaking about playing politics, and I'm not sure if they are playing politics, but according to a certain news outlet, mwami mulwadde Sewanyana Alan mbu bagezaako okuba nga bamufulumyako mu kkomera nga bamutolosaayo mpolampola agenda afuna obujjanjabi mulago bamale bamuzeeyo mbu abadde n'ekiyimba ekibadde kimuluma
kimubalembereza
kimuluma from last month I think so,
December.
but you know baloya be Elias Lukwaganisha Malende badde balaga obutali mumativu nga bagamba clients baabwe balwadde I think from the time we babakwatira in 2021 right September bazi bayogera ku kintu ekyo nti abantu balwadde balina some illnesses that need special attention kati bakakasa nti omwami Alan Sewanyana is not really okay as we are speaking right now. He's failing. And by the way, he's our member of parliament here.
And living, because I think the problem we have is it is one thing for someone to be a suspect because they haven't. Were they convicted?
No, they have not even aligned evidence towards them.
They are suspects as of now. I do not know how we can deny them a right to health. But even if they are, in fact, even if they are convicted, even someone who is in prison deserves to go to a hospital at least, at the very least. As they battle the cases, even if you have evidence that you even have visual evidence that they were killing people, they need to get the health. You try them when they are healthy, then you can convict them, even if you need to sentence them. But they should be healthy. I think it's important for government.
Eruzire eriyo libeeramu empeke.
Empeke.
Bagaba nno ne drip, bakuteekako ne drip, ne bakukeberawo omusaayi. So I think naye n'ekyokumujja mu kkomero okumuleeta emulago, we shouldn't say they snaked him because bwe balaba nga medical aid tekusobola, they will give you akamotoka nekakuleta emira. It's not necessarily sneaking you.
They are bringing you for treatment.
They are bringing you for treatment. I do not want to think like bana Uganda abalala today luzira communicating in public nakulwencha tugenda kuleta ala sawanya ne mulago ayetaga treatment. It's not necessarily sneaking out the man. They are bringing you for treatment and then they taking you. Why would they be making announcements like tumuleta mulago? Why? He's not the president of the country. He's a mere honorable. So I think
a mere honorable.
Honorable
is not me, my dear. Just because this parliament is the one that is losing value, but an honorable is a very big Rogers. When you heard that someone is called honorable.
Honorable is a human being like me. Those are just titles.
But the Constitution gives you guys.
So baba mujje mukomero kumulete mulago, it wasn't sneaking.
Ugandans.
Luzira bakujjayo ne ku musango gw'ekiro for as long as you are not feeling okay. Ne bakuvuga mu kamotoka kaabwe akakomera ne bakulete mulago. They do not necessarily sneak you out. Bakujjayo ng'embeera mbi. Ne bakujja mbanno nga facility yaabwe tekyasobola kukolako ne bakuleeta mu ddwaliro lyebekakasa nti lirina obusobozi obusobola okuhandlinga situation yo. So I don't really
believe omusango gwa sewanya naawo ogutunulamu tugenda kati emyaka ebiri tebalina evidence gye baba aligninzeeko. And this is a political movement.
Well, those are well, we can say.
Nze oba ziri political oba ki omusango gwabwe nga guli mu kooti nga balina ne balooya sagala nnyo gwogerako.
Subjudice.
I agree.
Very right. That
no, the only problem is one that they have not. I don't think they followed the constitutional order. That for someone, you can take someone to prison and they are literally more like convicted. With it, they have never literally even been tried.
Yeah.
So I think it is one thing for them to be.
Bagenda okusaliranga ekibonezo serving.
After 7 years in prison, they tell him actually he's innocent.
Emyaka ena nga bakasavinga musanvu.
Nekyembuuza munamateeka kanso. Kati wemumala emyaka nga musanvu egyo munsibye ne musanga tegwansinga.
Nga bakuta.
Okutera mma mulina okunta.
Tebakusasula. They simply let you go.
And they say sorry.
Sorry
for your 7 years.
Sorry. Who says
no,
so? They don't say sorry.
They practically say sorry.
They will say you are now a free person.
No, the thing is the system is flawed.
Just like that.
What does the system say?
Ordinarily, the system is flawed.
Because
what the system does is after 7 years, I find you innocent. They tell you can go.
We are forgiven.
I tell you, we're not forgiven.
You have won the case.
We have found you not
innocent.
Innocent.
So
you are
without any pocket money for my 7 years?
No, nothing. Not even transport.
Ordinarily, it should be that they compensate you for the time you have not been working. I think in some area, in some countries, that's what they do.
We're talking about Uganda.
That's
in
what
Uganda, they don't give you anything.
The system here is flawed. Ordinarily, they should have given you that. But here, my brother, as long as you are free, in fact, you are glad that you are free. Even if
and they will even warn you not to associate with the people who will make you again be in the same situation.
Don't look back, just go. Start asking for compensation and they will
say, okay,
throw other charges and now you go back again.
Uganda Police Force Baganda, this is to inform the general public and motorists using Jinja Road that a stretch between Chambogo and Banda has been cut off by floods. After today's downpour, you are therefore advised to consider using the northern bypass from where you get it. Thank you. Buli nkuba weetonya. Weewoka. Buli nkuba weetonya mu Uganda luba lutalo. Mubanga abali mu ka sprint.
You can imagine omusana gwe tubadde nagwo enkuba neetonya kiro kimu. Ne tufuna ebitundu
oluguudo ne lusalibwawo. Enguudo zaffe bannange. And that brings me to buy that one. Police esazeewo resolution. All bus drivers should wear identification. This is to
identification in form of
identification badge. It's like a badge. I think
shows that you are the driver.
Maybe you, your name, the bus you are driving, which company you work for. Byonna byonna olina okubeera nabyo as a driver. Roger, do you think this is the long-awaited solution to the road carnage we have today?
I think it might be, because maybe it will solve some issues. Maybe it will show the qualifications of someone.
Lulimba de manyi basalawo era linkage afuna obuzibu tebasalawo that same resolution.
Yeah.
Nibagamba, you remember the time when link buses were
obuzibu bwezo resolutions z'Abannayuganda izi zikolako for a period of time. Kati agenda kuyita kijja kukolako emyezi ng'ebiri oba gumu wayite ebbanga bakiveeko like nga walaba simanya speed governors manya seatbelts bwe byakyaka ennyunyunyu nga ekikwekweto kibeera ku kkubo nga tosibye mu speed nga tokoze eki naye ne bigwawo like byaggwerawo ddala kati n'ekyo kigenda kukolako for some time. Era bakiveeko abantu baddeyo ku nnomo.
What is the permanent decision that is going to help our roads?
Bannayuganda tulina mentality embi nti bw'aba omupoliisi akugambye kola kino bw'atali tokikola. You think it helps the other person.
Amateeka tugakwata nga waliwo abagakwasiza.
Bw'aba tebaliwo olaba birabira ne kuba boda atekako helmet nga ayina wamanya wabeera obusajja weebuli awo n'abuyitako n'agijjako ngo helmet eyambaye and then you are in me I have asked you really.
They park you and then when they reach somewhere they know there's
ne babajjamu ne babateeka ku boda.
They cross you. They were parking and that happened when I was going to the village for Christmas. Because in my area, they are designated kind of
spots. That is a dark spot.
Traffic.
So this guy, we sit and go. We were not very packed. Only one line had more than the number. So the conductor guy is so what was better? I even know the place around Rusunju. So they stopped like here from a distance. The guy got out, he got a border.
They were
standing there other side. And it's and a lot of people play those things.
Yes, bikolera ddala mu nguudo z'ebyalo.
Bannayuganda zino tetulina self-love ate by the way n'omulembe
ate
self-love
namwe ababeera mu mmotoka
and you are comfortable.
Naawe
You
bajje
also
mu mmotoka ne bakuteeka ku boda.
You are comfortable. Because you know that's the law.
Sometimes
you know it's the
taxi ezo
system.
zibeera sikaasi ezikola bwe batyo. So omuntu abalabalamu okulinda taxi enaddako egenda kujula in 2 hours agamba why? Let me take the risk. Naye nze Bannayuganda twali badde basaale nnyo okukwasiza ebintu ebimu bye baba batugambye naddala nga biyamba obulamu bwaffe because sometimes gowa boda ekikugaana okwambala reflector ng'eyamba gwe kyekyaki bazijjako ne bazisiba wano mu maaso
neweebuuza beautifying the city.
No, the reflector is necessary.
And in doing that, I thought it works with night mostly.
Day or night, put on a reflector. You can never know what.
Anyway, I think they are more important in the night.
Yes.
But I think for identification purposes even during the day.
But how are they identifying?
I thought the reflectors were for only border riders. I do not know why I need the reflectors if I'm riding my own motorcycle. That is for the night, I mean during the day. What do I need a reflector for?
What kind of motorcycle are you driving? Or are you riding? Sorry.
Bajaj na ye
Bajaj buli atula ku Bajaj eba boda fete tumanyi.
No, nsobola okuvuga Bajaj nga yange nga tekola boda nga ntambulirako.
Naye era yala wezikuba eyo Bajaj yenyo yagitulako osule Farida wali akweyembi. Temutulimba namwe. Maybe singo ovuga zino zibayita zikunama. Ezo tusobola okukkiriza those digidigi those big ones. Yeah. You don't need a reflector. Yeah, you have to wear the reflector. You
we cannot differentiate you from.
How do we know that for you, a corporate guy?
Omukulu Arnold agamba mbu it is a lawyer's role to use every means to defend your client. Now, if Lukwago claims it is political or not, it is legally binding of a lawyer to pose any defense, whether facts or lies, for as long as the client is off the hook. So, Edgar, retract your some claim of the lawyer.
No, but it's still kusama. Okay, maybe you are saying, Omanyi, Chenagami, I'm going to use every means possible, even if I shoot below the belt. Right?
No, leave
that is shooting below the belt.
Okay, well, kusama but
No, it was. What is the meaning of kusama sama? Kusama sama is speaking things you're not sure
Not
of.
yo kalebule.
How was he sure that they were intending?
I want to ask Arnold, can he prove to us, tell us that the road mayor can justify the allegation that this is a political move? Can he justify that? If he cannot, that is
with evidence.
No, that is kusama sama.
If
he can prove it, then we retract that it is not.
Beyond reasonable doubt.
I have reason to believe he cannot prove it because there was nothing political in that whole organization.
Exactly. It just came. So, you just had bad luck on a day.
Yeah. So Edgar's statement is
a bit
accurate. A bit accurate? No, it's not. Uganda will forever be interesting so long as these Bushmen are in power.
Interesting.
Logically thinking, the role of these promoters is to ensure that the advertised artists on posters appear and perform. For example, had Abitex advertised some artists and they don't come, and as a result, people fight and lose lives there, is no doubt that Abitex would be liable, which wasn't the case at Freedom City.
I agree and disagree with him. I agree with him that on the role of the promoter. I don't agree with him on the issue of Bushmen. I do not know if it's related. Where how does Bushmen come in? Because we have the police, we have Abitex, we have the owner of Freedom City. Where is the Bushmen coming?
This is my highlight for the day. Sorry to laugh.
And that's fine with the Bushmen.
Relevant to the discussion.
Relevant to the issue. But I agree with him on the role of promoter. I don't think it's a promoter.
But when a promoter advertises and these artists come and the numbers come, isn't it your responsibility to keep these people safe? Because I mean, you call them in this place.
Yes, it's your
It
responsibility.
is your responsibility as a promoter to make sure these people are safe. Kuva tusuubira nti Abitex wagendedde okulangira Freedom City agenze n'alaba nti security eryoke enaku zino platforms kwe bayimbira abayimbi bagwamu munda abatayimba n'agwamu ng'ebyo ebintu byonna agenze okubiraba n'amaking sure nti abantu bagenda kubeera safe, ekifo kiri safe, aeration eryoke, abantu bagenda suffocatinga, so kakati he is partly liable.
No, he's liable. He's the organizer. He's a bit liable. Now you cannot completely say it's him.
So it was his responsibility. Okulaba nti okay, abali mu kuyita abantu ebweru naye tebagenda sobola kugwera mulyango because he knew the numbers that were inside. Kusinzira ku percentages yali collected, he knew. So kakati yali baddaso okusaba ne bagulawo baawo mulyango ogumu ne n'abagamba nti bannaye munyambe. Abantu banji tebagenda sobola because of fireworks zali nanyini kizimbe, he would not refuse okugulawo omulyango omulala abantu bafulume bagende balabe fireworks. Yanga nokuba fireworks nga teri azira bana kiswazi.
The fireworks was even probably part of the package.
Mugenda kulaba ne fireworks kubanga baziranga. Mugenda kulaba ne fireworks.
I think it was necessary that they get
that was the color.
But I think I still agree on the part that it was also his role to make sure that the people are safe. Much as his part was mostly about making sure that the artists have come, he has organized and all that kind of stuff. I think it was important for him to make sure that there is someone who is organizing, who is keeping the order, the flow of people. It was still necessary for him to make sure that that was also happening. So, well, he can invite the artists, they should come, but he should also make sure that the people are safe in that space, because he is the one who invited them.
But let's also look at it. Okay, the people's lives are at risk, but it was also an accident. So you cannot entirely say that it was intentional. It was just a moment of lapse. Kabera katono we kati ne kabera o nekakuletera ekizibu bambi.
And now I am going to put this to the whole Uganda. The problem we have always had is the problem of preparedness.
We are reactionary people.
Exactly. When it happens, you say, like you said, it's a mistake. Well, it was a mistake. It was an accident. We don't disagree. But as an organizer, you should foresee things. Make sure that the people are safe. It's the same thing. When mudslide is happening in Bududa, we say that was an act of God, which it was. But
it has been happening before. It has been happening. We've seen it before. So we should have put measures.
So I think it's also on his side. He should have foreseen some of the things. He cannot foresee that people are going to die.
Yeah.
But for the sake of the good experience of the people, he should have put in place some barriers. I mean, procedures and mechanisms to make sure that there is a good flow of the whole thing.
Exactly. Ndoza oluli story eri wabweru gwanga Brazil still shows that it's one of the most divided countries in the world. Today bagenda ne balonda president alinga representing abawejere abanako, and he came to power.
Hustler.
That is no, he's not a hustler, but he's not represents Bambi. He's called Lula da Silva. He's an old man. Naye okuva muteka mu ntebe abantu bali mu kwekalakaasa. Yesterday over 300 people have been arrested by bayingira offices, by storming, by destroying, and byatandise ne police batunira butunzi n'amaji.
Bekalakaasa lwa nsonga.
Bagamba nti ono yababba akalulu. Naye nga yabasinga, I think like not even more than 1% or 2%. It was a small margin. I think one got 49%, the other one got 51%. So it was so close. Katate ono omulala ye Bolsonaro ye are representing abagagga. So it's like there is an antagonistic relationship between the rich and the poor. The rich ones who support Bolsonaro, because they say he's the one who's supposed to be in the seat.
Who says anyone is supposed to be?
Don't you know that thing of supposed?
It is supposed to be the vote of the people. No, there is no supposition. There's no this one should be.
The people voted.
So newawe justice system tekola.
Kola Brazil, okay, Brazil ebaddeko n'ebizibu ng'ebya Uganda. Naye sina even so far mabega, I think around 60s, by in the 70s, by in a dictator around the 70s there. Nga abayisawo. So nabo badde bali mu kwevolvinga. Tebanna bayiga bulungi ngeri gye bakusobola okwetwalamu. Naye ate ekizibu ekisinga oluma Brazil is that abantu bawukanyemu. Mukamba income inequality in Uganda. In Brazil it's worse. In Brazil omwavu ddala. Have
you seen this thing in South Africa?
Yeah.
There's a line.
That's also one of the most deeply divided countries.
The Katanga is this side, and the
Soweto is this side, and the opulent guys are this side. That is so worse. Whatever area of you are South Africa, they have swimming pools, they have nice houses, everything. And these ones, they are the total opposite of these ones. You know, ghetto, South Africa is also deeply divided.
I think, well, the income gap is in, I think, every country. That is. But the problem, I think, generally what we have had the problem with is having the people want the system to work a particular way. Bending the system, in other words. Because if you
help them,
those who are protesting because someone is supposed to be.
So Chembuza,
they don't even have
they
the
are
evidence.
Protesting with what basaba bichi.
Bawagamba Lula da Silva talina kuwa mu ntebe gyalimu.
So what do they want to do?
Bolsonaro should be the president.
How?
Because he won right from
bagala baddemu akalulu bagala bamutuze mu
butuuzi bagala nga Bolsonaro atudde mu ntebe eri bo bagamba ye yawangula akalulu.
Except they don't know how the process.
They don't know how to do it. You know, by the way, those are the modes of many people use, and that system, that's why I think it has even failed here in Uganda. You don't tell us we are staging our what? Our
because we were mobile and protest mobile and demand. Okay, mwatu bakalu tukaddemu. If they believe nti
ate ekikwewuunyisa gwe wagiro gwe bali mu kwekalakasiza ko yabadde president bamukubye bukubi kalulu unonze naamukuba kalulu kati bo bagamba Bolsonaro is the president yabadde president ekisanja ekiwedde kati
speaking of outside Uganda, you know, in Afghanistan women, I think, cannot go to school. They also said
if one Farida Bikobere was there,
they also said a woman
what
cannot see a male doctor. So you have to cover yourself as you go to the doctor, which also means there's no man who can become a doctor in Afghanistan.
And you can't see a male doctor.
You cannot.
I just saw it actually.
Ali mukola those silly laws. Muwala wa ali mukusomera outside of Afghanistan, and the girl is studying, and you are bringing all these silly laws. Oku komya ababanno nengo wasoma.
Ne Iran byebimu amateeka ga Islamic extremism mangi.
Abataliban abali. But now this is being selfish. Lwaki water be a part of the girls' world, boli mukuma education. Lwaki owo mutwale bwe nasoma.
Ye nafuna degree.
Ye nafuna degree gwa baba no baleme.
Well, do they stop being women when they go to school?
I do not know.
Here you can't see a
You
male
see,
doctor.
there is a way.
But you can't see a male
Omanyi
doctor,
wabeera
but
mu-
there are no female doctors.
Tebateekwa kuba gye bali naawe.
No, okay, niyo baba gye bali. Bayinza okuba gye bali. Naye mu future awo era bagenda kuba kimanyi batono. Because olaba tosobola kubanga ovudde mu system eyo. Nobeera empowered as a girl. Nobeera ne ba doctors
Kakineebuuza,
abangi.
temwagala abaana bawala basome. Ba female doctors bagenda vaawo.
Kinani kyeni mu kwebuuza.
Like you are saying, girls shouldn't be going to school.
And it's a
then
matter
you are
of
saying,
health. And now you're saying
women
you cannot see a male doctor
can't
because
see a
you're
male
female.
doctor. So kati ba female doctors bagenda ba importing
Kati
from
they're
other
treating
countries.
I was trying to look for that exact thing, but I think altogether the issue is not whether someone has to be a female doctor or do that. I think in this world and the generation really where we are, you cannot tell people that this gender cannot go to school, cannot do this. I think those things are.
Nagamba abantu batandike tunuulira abakazi ng'abantu. Look at women as people.
Muslim
and human beings.
extremists simanyi ngeri gye balina engeri gye baagala okukakkanya genda y'omwana omuwala. Naddala ensi ez'abasiraamu simanyi buzibu buli simanyi oba nabbi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam yabagamba abaana abawala bo balina kubeerera. You see, ne mu mizigiti mutule ne mabega ne babateekerawo nako ite mwina kulaba eri. And omukyala toyina ku leading up prayer nga waliwo omwana omulenzi ne aba mu myaka 5. Yagireadinga, you do not lead.
Ajja kuliringa abakadde b'emyaka 4.
Exactly. For as long as waliwo omwana omulenzi
Yatambula.
ng'amanye eddiini omukazi to leading a prayer.
So that means our doctrines nazo zinstilinga that thing.
Exactly. Simanyi eddiini lya Busiraamu engeri gye likolamu nnyo lirina engeri gye linyigiriza omwana ow'obuwala. Tubirabye naddala naddala mu zino ensi z'Abawarabu olaba engeri gye batreatingamu omukyala. Kati ne bana abataliban mb'omukyala talina kugenda ku ssomero, temulina kukola ki, tolina kwambala ng'oleka omubiri wano mu maaso, oleka wano amaaso yes kulaba gy'olaga. Omwami eddiini ly'Obusiraamu omwami talina kulaba nviirizo. Like I mean omuntu atali mwami wo. When you're moving out, enviiri is cover your whole body. Okotambule abwe. Naye just imagine musana guno gubadde gwaka. Nga weesabise bw'otyo.
Agamateeka bagaleete wano mu Uganda muwulire abaana wanaatawuka. Banaendoza tutuuse ku nkomerero.
Naye sometimes amateeka agamu ganyigiriza. Ekyasinza okunnuma nti ate oyo ali mu kuleeta amateeka ago. Owuwe ali outside the country ali mu kusoma.
Bwe bibeera.
Babadde bakitwinga
temujjukira yo mwali mukaayana nti waliwo abaafuluma eggwanga ng'abalala bafa.
But then ye kati kabafe naye at least yaleseewo ka head system kalimbira k'abantu tuweekali. Naye ono ali mugamba abaana abawala temulina kgenda ku ssomero mutuule waka mulinde kufumbirwa.
A woman cannot go to work unless there's someone, a male person.
Relative akuwerekeddeko. You do not get outside of your house. Okujjako ng'olina brother wo akuwerekerako wabweru.
Agamateeka
Ati brother wo yatabe na byakola okujjanga okuwerekera.
Brother wo abanyiize
ate tovuga motoka tuulero mu driving seat.
Ina limanyi abataliban bakkiriza abakazi okuvuga emmotoka. Nazo bazibajjako. I think it's Saudi Arabia that accepted women to drive.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia
UAE ekkiriza
Taliban tebannabakkiriza. How? You drive? Wow, do you drive?
but some women don't drive. They also move cars.
Oba we move over what?
Farida, ndoza tutuuse ku nkomerero y'enshow yaffe y'olunaku olwaleero. Rogers Tulyahabwe, your parting shot, sir.
Thank you so much, Edgar.
And comment on the quality of Arsenal and the less quality of United.
Sorry?
Comment on the quality of Arsenal. They are still leading the Premier League. Quick reminder.
For the fact, the truth is, I support Man. So there are chances that I'm going to be biased in that regard. So I did it to me.
But where was it spoken that when you support Man, you don't have to like Arsenal?
They are rivals. general. You know a competition, how it works. If you have a business and the other one has the same thing you're doing, you're all fighting for customers. So you cannot just be there supporting the other one. So
But you don't have to support the other one. You don't have to have a problem with the other one.
I have no problem with Hassan, except the
So the other time Hassan was winning and I wanted to post it on my status, and then I remember I said I support the Blues and the new people are going to come for me. And then I realized I don't support any team. I support the winning team. So today I am for other.
You enjoy the bag and every single one.
Not accepting their stress. They don't agree at my age.
But is it much better?
Historically, it's not even an issue of discussion, and you see, money is money. It's just GGMU. So just stay in your space.
So,
but ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being there today.
GGMU.
My name is Rogers. Thank you for being with us. I think actually my cutting short is in regard to that discussion we had at first of the ladies who are beating their fellow. I think we need to control our anger. I think it's very important. The year is beginning. I do not know how 9 days into the new year you are starting to beat and kill people and go to prison. So I think we need to control ourselves. But also, I do not think it is worth fighting for someone. There's just a lot of people. In fact, men are more than women. If I am not, women are more than men.
No, men are more than women.
Hey,
Yes.
okay. So in that either case, there is just a lot of people. There are a lot of single people. Go and find another person. You don't need to beat someone to go to prison for something stupid. I think that is very, very absurd. And honestly, I hope that those ladies face justice.
They will. Nange ndoza kamalirize ku nsonga eyo. Thank you so much for watching. Tomorrow we'll be here, the Mighty Drive, exactly 7 a.m. It's the Woman Crush Wednesday. Ladies will be here, Farida Bikobere and Miss Luwede Lillian. We'll be here having a conversation up to 10 a.m. Thank you so much for watching. And for me, Manchester United, I just see them basigaza linnya na designing sente za Uganda. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow.
Mwebale kutulaba badnaye abatubeereddewo olunaku lwaleero kuva we twatandikidde ate paka tuli mu kuwunzikira show yaffe y'olunaku lwaleero. Akalowooza akali akagenda eri abaana b'obuwala banayi mufune ebyokukola go and work. Muve mu kulwanira abasajja, no person is worth fighting for.
Mufune ebyokukola.
Because you would see nti oyinza okubanga mulwana lw'okuba abadde amuyambayo amuwayo ekyekumi naye osanga nti obadde zaakuwa osobola ozikola, so you don't find any reason as to why you should go and beat up your fellow woman because of a man. But I see you can't be fighting for private parts. It is absurd. Good morning.
Good morning, Uganda.
That's important.
The Alternative Digitalk. Real issues, real talk.